Welcome, everybody, to the Adventure Archive. Mork Borg is back. Are you excited? Let me see some evils in the chat because tonight is going to be a very evil evening. This is not part of our normal arc. If you didn't catch us on the Discord, please check out the Discord because there's some information there that you're definitely going to want to reference during this. Yeah, look at all the evils. So before we begin, I'll do the normal shout outs. First, I'll put a disclaimer up for anybody who has not seen Mork Borg. It is violent, it's gory, it's all the things. Let's just rattle off the Dark Kingdom disclaimer or something like that. But yeah, if you've seen this already, you know. But this is going to be even more so. Just to let you know right now. And the first shout out is going to be to Heimat der Katastrophe and Mr. Knoll himself, who composed the amazing soundtrack you guys are listening to. I just picked up their entire discography for 80 bucks. It's like 80 albums for 80 bucks. And this entire dungeon was crafted to those dark tunes. So highly recommend it. And then secondly, we are running the Foundry system. And a user by the name of McGlintlock, I have to say that very slowly, he built this all himself. He's continually updating it. And we're actually going to be using one of the newest features, which is a one-click character creation. So those are the shout outs I have. Oh yeah, special shout out to Sursa as well. He lent me a little bit of his cool dungeon brainstorming ideas. So I definitely utilized that during the creation of this. And then another disclaimer, this has not been play tested whatsoever. This is 100% from scratch. I have no idea how balanced this is. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like a very short session. I don't know. We shall see. But let me talk about the rules here. So you in the audience, you are cultists. You are cultists who reside within the walls of this dungeon. And you get to use those XP. Hopefully you've been accumulating. Hopefully you have quite a bit. So the first one on the list is summoning a creature. So the way that's going to work is when a player dies, and you hear something like that, and then you hear the toll of a bell, what you're going to do is do exactly what I'm doing right now. You're going to roll, exclamation point, roll. What is it, creature or monster? Anyone will work. And the way it's going to work is whoever gets the highest roll will get to purchase a creature and summon one against the players. And that creature will be randomly selected out of, let me check my GM screen here. We have 10 different creatures: a cultist, a cannibal, a zombie, a goblin, a blood-drenched skeleton, an undead doll, a wickhead, a berserker, a grotesque, a troll, a wraith, and a lich. So the die will determine which monster it is. And then secondly, there are going to be the use of powers. So you, the cultist you are going to be able to use powers against these players or to help them, whichever you choose. So the way that's going to work in Mork Borg, there are unclean scrolls and there are sacred scrolls. I think the names speak for themselves. But what you're going to do is when the timer runs out, which is not up yet, but I will reveal it for you really quickly. Where the 000 is, I'm going to reset that. So when that hits actually 0 and not right now, what you're going to do in the chat is type exclamation point roll power. And again, whoever gets the highest roll gets to purchase a power. But there's a catch. In Mork Borg, you have to roll a 12 or higher on a d20 to successfully use a power. So it's not going to just automatically go off. So once you are the winner, once you've been selected by the goddess herself to use this power, you will tell me unclean or sacred. And then once you choose that, we will roll a d10, and that will determine which power you can use. And then you can roll the d12, see if it works or not. And you can choose to use it on the players if you want to, or on the creatures. It's totally up to you. So the entire point of this dungeon is for these players to ascend, and the story will slowly reveal itself over the course of this, I think. And you want these four, or one of these four, or two of these four, however many it takes, to ascend and become the champion of your goddess, who is called Mura the Buried. So, does anyone have any questions about the rules? Hopefully that's super clear. Please do not spam. Wait for the designated rules. So once again, for creatures, it's when a player dies, and I will play the Wilhelm scream, and you will hear the toll of the bell. And then get your, hopefully you got your keyboard fingers ready, because that's when you're going to roll a creature or monster or whatever. Doesn't matter. And then unclean and clean scrolls or powers. That is going to be, yeah, here's the entire description right here. You're going to roll that, roll power, and then whoever has the highest roll can use their XP points, their channel points to purchase that. There's one more thing that I didn't mention yet. Now I saw Ryan's thing, so thanks for posting that. You can buy a player a life. So you can see these sevens with these skulls by their head. That is how many lives the players have to finish this. So every time they die, we're going to use McGlinlock's awesome one-click character generator to randomly generate them a new character, to be reborn again and hopefully continue. So I think I covered everything. How is the sound in the chat? Is the music too loud? Is our voices too loud? Let us know, because we're about to begin. And then Ryan, if you want to shout out everybody else, I don't know who's all in the chat. I know Circe is there. Who else is in the chat? Throw out our nice family. L2's in the chat. Steph's in the chat. So yeah, this may be like a little bit of a slow start and maybe somewhat cumbersome, but I think it's gonna be a good time, and I'm excited for the audience participation. So we shall see how it goes. So let me turn off my notification sounds because I have them on, and you guys will hear that the entire time. Got it. Okay. All right. So, am I missing anything? Oh yeah, also check the bottom left of the screen. The type is kind of tiny, but that also shows the creature, the power, the life, the rules behind them. And if you guys need any clarification at any time, please let us know.
It is also posted in the Mork Borg channel in our Discord.
Yes.
It's a big old graphic. So
yeah, so if you're not part of our Discord, I highly suggest it, at least to check out the Mork Borg channel, because yeah, like Ryan said, all of the scrolls are listed there, as well as the rules, and then also the murder menu is there. So let us begin. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Can you guys see the screen at all? Ryan, Jess, and Foundry? Or is it all black?
It's all black. I just see a GM token.
All right. Cool. So you cannot see, but you feel. Stone, then gravel, then dirt under your feet. You smell the sea. You'd feel the crash of the water on rocks if it weren't thousands of feet below you. You choose to feel that crash with your own body, and you hurl yourself from the cliff's edge. But you don't make it very far. You taste blood in your mouth and the sky, and it sets the black clouds of fire. You feel a presence. It makes you weep. It forgives you. It understands. You hear the things it tells you. You do the things it tells you. And you coax others to listen, Some listen, some don't, but enough do. You dig and dig and dig. You build and build and build. The vessel is ready. She is ready. But this is not you, because you see blood all around you. You choke, your lungs burn, but you see a light far above, and you swim for it. All right, now I'm going to put all of your guys' tokens in here. Okay, here we go. And it's going to be one moment. And Janelle. Let's turn the lights on, shall we? Let me make sure this is even for the chat. Yeah, cool, it is. All right. So, you guys roll out of this well onto a stone cold floor. You can't find your breath, your vision blurs, but you finally cough everything out. You're sucking the air through your rattling lungs. You are completely exhausted. There's torchlight. There's 4 of them as you look around in somewhat of a circular room. And they illuminate a room completely made of stone. Blood just smeared everywhere. But there's weapons about you. You check your body and you're completely nude. That's for Drow. He likes naked players, I hear. But as you check yourself, slick with blood, you look down to your belly and you see something growing from it. It is stitched to your stomach. This writhing, intestine-looking thing. And it extends over the edge of this well, down, 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 to where you cannot see. Let's start in reverse order this time. Janelle, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna smack at the thing in my stomach.
With your hands?
Yep.
Okay, you start hitting at it and it's attached.
But does it hurt? Or is there just like tension when I hit at it?
Yeah, when you hit it, it's attached to you. So as you beat at it, it pulls on the flesh there.
What did I get myself into?
So Ducky, the same thing for you. You're laying there on this cold floor that's slick with blood. You have this rope-like appendage growing from your belly button into the well.
I'm gonna go ahead and look down the well.
Okay, you crawl over. You look down and you see that it is just full of dark black blood.
I'm gonna tug on it. Is there any give, or is it kind of...
It seems to just kind of keep going, like you're pulling it up like a rope.
I'm gonna continue to keep
Okay.
pulling it up.
So Ryan, what are you doing? You're laying on the floor, on this cold stone floor, slick with blood, this appendage growing from your belly into this well.
And you said that we have no access to any of our stuff. We're just...
Correct. You're lying there on the
butt
floor,
naked.
completely naked. Yes. No
And I
weapons.
basically have...
Like I said, there's weapons
an-
scattered about you, though.
Gotcha. So I just have an umbilical cord, basically, from my gut down into this well.
Correct. But it
Um,
is stitched. It's not, like, attached to your flesh.
It's just stitched onto me?
It's stitched on you. I mean, it's not, like, naturally attached, let's say.
Gotcha. Can I just rip it off me?
Yeah, why don't you give me a strength test?
Yeah, absolutely.
And let's see what you get.
All right.
Okay. You tear it from yourself. Blood shoots out, but it stops very quickly, and it seems to be coming from this appendage and not you. and it slithers back down into the well. Jess, what are you doing as you lay here completely naked on this stone floor with this appendage? You see Ryan. Everyone's going to go by their regular names because we're going to be resetting characters quite a bit. So what do you do as you lay here?
Mutes in the chat. Mutes in the chat.
Oh, mutes in the chat.
First mute of the night.
Hey. Oh, wait. There we go. Can you hear me? There's a stupid button on my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to look around, and if things are how they are on the map, there's a dagger next to me.
Well, if are you gonna search for a weapon? Is that what your plan is right now? You're gonna try to go for a weapon?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what's near me.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to roll a 1d10.
Alright.
7. Okay. So as you kind of fish around and slip around on this wet floor, your hand finds a bow. And I also need you to roll me what is your presence? Your presence modifier.
+2.
Okay. So you find 12 arrows as well in a quiver. That is what you find.
Okay.
So Janelle,
I-
as you... Oh, sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
never mind.
No,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
If you want to do something, go ahead. No?
I was going to try to use the tip of one of the arrows to cut this thing
Okay.
off me.
You want to do that? All right, yeah. You kind of hack away at it, and it takes a little bit, but you as you're cutting away, I'm going to move to Janelle.
'Kay.
So, Janelle, what are you doing now? As you're laying there kind of beating it. Oh, man. That's going to be a clip.
You're beating
There's a
the
clip.
fleshy appendage.
Yeah, you're
hanging
beating
from
your
you.
fleshy appendage on a bloody floor.
No. Oh, yikes.
Roll beating it. There we go. Perfect.
Great.
You feel it start to tug. And it's starting to pull you toward the well, actually. And you kind of fight it, but it's pulling really, really hard. And right now you're up against the edge of it. What do you want to do? Is she muted? Can she not hear me? Is she frozen?
Not
Okay.
frozen.
Oh, did you hear me, Janelle?
Yes? Oh, are you
Oh.
asking me?
Yeah, you. It's starting
Oh!
to pull you toward the well. Did I say Jess? I'm sorry. It's starting to pull you toward the well. You're basically flush up against the side of it, starting to lean over into this darkness.
I'm gonna try to like pull it out or like
You're going to try to
hit it
yank-
against the edge of the
Okay.
well.
Well, why don't you roll me a strength check?
Okay.
Okay. Try as you might, you lose your footing on the ground while you're trying to get some leverage, and you fall into this pool of blood. Ducky, you find the same thing happening. You see this woman next to you just go head first into this thing, and you feel the same thing. This appendage pulling you in.
Oh, that's not good. I'm
And
gonna
remember,
go
there
ahead
are
and try
weapons around you guys,
to.
just all over the floor.
Anna, you're muted.
There we go. So I'm gonna reach for the closest weapon.
Okay, so roll me a d10. A 6. You find a sword.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hack this thing off.
Okay, so right as like your thighs are up against the wall and you're pulling back, and you reach back and find this sword with your fingertips and come down and hack it right on the edge, and it spews a bunch of fluid and then like slithers back down below. Okay, and Ryan, you have been freed. Jess has been freed. So Janelle, you are now submerged. You are running out of the breath that you held. What would you like to do? You're being pulled deeper and deeper and deeper.
Can I hold on to the sides, or are they too slick?
You're already under the surface, so yeah.
I'm gonna both hands try to pull it out one last
Okay.
time.
So why don't you roll me another strength check? And roll me a d4 while you're at it too.
Strength first.
Okay, never mind. You don't need that d4. So you tear it free right at the last second. You just manage to swim to the surface. You take a huge breath of air. And you're just kind of resting there with your arms hanging over the side. Okay. So all of you, you have seen all of this happening. You guys are all still laying there, exhausted. The blood is starting to dry. Those of you who have not re-fallen into the well on your flesh. What would you like to do? And as you lay here, actually, let me tell you this. The floor seems to be sloping southward at an angle. It's a slight angle. It's not severe enough to where you're gonna like slip too easily. But it is sloping, and you do see. And let me move it up for the chat because I don't think they can see it. You see a grate as well at the bottom, and all this blood's kind of just pooling down into it. So it appears as if the tilt of this room is to drain it, possibly. So what do you guys want to do as you lay
Climb
here?
out.
Okay, you climb out of the well.
Quick side note: maybe I missed this earlier when we were talking about it. Is that the bride?
What?
All right.
Babadook.
Janelle?
Yeah.
Babadook. Fun fact: never actually watched the movie.
The Babadook?
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So you said the blood is raining down this way? How?
Yeah, I mean, what I meant
okay.
to just tell you is that the entire room, yeah, exactly. But the entire room is kind of has a slope, like it's grade going downward, and it appears to be as if the reason is, and you can see all this blood kind of just funneling down there. Presumably, so this room doesn't fill with blood, possibly, or get too saturated. And as I said, as you guys look around, there's 4 torches, one on each of the walls, as you see.
I'm gonna scurry to the top and grab whatever weapon I can.
Okay, why don't
Well,
you roll
up
me?
against.
Why don't you roll me a d10? So Ducky, you got a sword.
Yeah, I'd also like
So-
to search for a weapon as well.
Okay. So Janelle, the only thing you find of use is a femur. And you guys know how to add those to your character sheets, right? From the compendium. So you have all the damage and everything, and just make sure to equip them. Okay. And then Ryan, did you roll yet? A d10?
5.
Okay. Among the viscera, you find a warhammer.
Ooh, okay. All right.
So as you guys look around, as I said, there's 4 torches illuminating this room. The floor is just completely covered in blood. And hiding in the
To this
far...
torch.
What's up?
I'm gonna get right next to the torch. I like
Okay.
light.
And hiding in the far reaches of the light are 3 heavy iron doors. North, west, and east. And as I said, there's a grate where all this blood is trickling down to the south. And as you get closer, Janelle, to this wall, You kind of, all of you, look around Ryan, you're near that wall, Ducky's near that wall, so, and Janelle and Jess on this wall. You guys all see a relief on the stone. And it is of a faceless robed woman with a pregnant belly. And as you inspect it, you see at her feet are the basilisks, as if she's stomping them like they're bugs. But she's holding out a hand. One hand is on her belly, and the other hand is held forward, outstretched toward you. And that hand forms a depression in the wall. A hand-sized depression in the wall.
I'm gonna grab the torch off the wall and
Okay.
like bring it down so I can maybe look inside the depression.
Okay, you look inside and it's probably a good maybe half foot or so deep, and it ends in stone. But you do see, you can barely catch an angle. If you look up top, there's sort of an opening and it goes up. And you know, if you stick your fingers up there, you can kind of like reach a little bit. But as I said, imagine like this, right? This is what it looks like. Coming straight at you, but like the contour of a hand being the depression in the wall.
Is there anything else on the door, like any holes or anything?
On the door or on the wall?
On the door, or like around the door? On the
No,
wall?
the doors are featureless. They're just these iron doors. And another thing you guys notice, high above though, so you guys are looking at eye level, but as you inspect these walls more, at every wall is an inscription, the very top near the ceiling. And one of them says, "A life of 7 in her name." And the other one says, "A death of 7 in her name." And the next one says, "Reach her crown to ascend." And the final one says, "Conquer those who seek the end." So as you guys stand here, torchlight flickering, cold stone on your feet, the trickle of blood down the grate, what do you do?
I'm gonna put my hand in the little hand spot.
Okay. You put your hand in, flush against the back of it.
Sure.
Okay.
Step aside.
You do so and you feel something shackle around your wrist. Very, very tightly. And you can't move your hand. But nothing seems to happen.
I'm not useful anymore.
Who has the sword?
Who has the sword?
I do.
So remember,
remember?
there are 4 depressions, 1 per wall.
I have way more than 4 depressions.
Janelle
Were you gonna start a
has
timer?
put her hand in 1. What's up?
Were you gonna start a timer? Was that something I missed?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Yeah, I will start it soon.
So if there are 4 depressions and 4 of us, I'm gonna take one of the torches off the wall first if I can.
Sure. So what I'm going to do, which one are you going to take?
I guess one that's next to me. This guy right here.
All right, so I'm going to turn that off. And then I'm going to, you should be able to right click on your token. And I can do it for you. Select torch, you got it?
Oh, that's a light spell. No, that is.
There you
what
go.
is this?
So now
That's a
you have the
lantern.
torch. The torch on the wall is out. You have the
Torch.
torch. Yeah,
Okay, and there's a depression right near me.
correct. On each of those angled
Alright.
walls is a depression.
I guess I'll also.
All right, the same thing happens. You push your hand in the depression, flush against the stone. A shackle clasps it. Nothing happens, but you guys, you and Janelle are both locked in place. So Jess and Ducky.
All right, I'll do it too.
I'll do the same.
Same thing happens.
Succumb to the depression.
Come to the depression. So you guys stand there with your hands shackled inside these walls. And you hear something. It's this squelching sound. And it seems to be coming above you. And you see there's these holes in the ceiling. I don't know, about a foot or so in diameter. And blood starts to just ooze from it. And it starts to fall on you. And all of you begin to hear the crying of a child. Sounds like it's echoing down a hallway, but coming right above. And Janelle, what oozes from the ceiling and plops right down on the floor in front of you is this red sack. And on this sack, you see just like a dozen babies' faces, twisted, crying, just trying to push out, and it's coming straight for you. Same thing, Ryan. This sack of red, wet fetus drops down in front of you. Jess, same thing. And I need everybody to roll some initiative. So, but let me get some combat tunes on real quick here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys in combat. You guys are all armed, right? I believe you are.
Mhm.
All right,
Are-
so
one of our
what's up?
is one of our hands still incapacitated?
Yeah. So presumably you're holding your free hand with a weapon, I'm guessing. You have nowhere to sheath it.
Yeah. I've got
Okay.
a bow.
So let's see here. What did I roll? No. I gotta roll and see if creatures go first. 6.
Is our initiative a D6? Has it always been a D6?
Oh, it's to see if enemies are.
Yeah,
if he's got
exactly.
first.
Yeah, so you guys get to go because I rolled a 6. So I'll just roll your initiative, Jess. I'll roll these guys' initiative. And Ducky, you're up. So what appears to be happening is this sack of mutated children, or children's heads is all you can tell, starts to climb up to you. It starts to like reach out for your leg. What do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and swing my sword at it because nope.
All right, why don't you roll me an attack?
Attack. What's the target's armor?
D2. And it's a DR 12 to hit.
Sweet.
Okay, you slash down with your sword and you just cleave this thing in two. And it splits, just combined fetuses just spill out, guts and everywhere. All right, so next up is... Oh, I didn't start combat? Thought I did. There we go. Sorry. Okay, Janelle, you are up. What do you do as this sack of mutated children starts to slither toward your foot?
Try to kick it into the well.
You want to try to kick it? Okay.
Just directly into the well.
Why don't
We're
you
playing croquet.
Why don't you roll me a? So this thing's pretty big.
Oh.
It's like a bundle of children. So imagine like a burlap sack full of kids, but it's a bloody sack.
All right.
So
Well,
if you can do an unarmed attack, which would be a D2 damage if you want to kick it.
I'll
but
try to hit it with my femur then,
Okay.
away from me.
So it's a D2 armor and then a DR12. Nice. So roll damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. You just beat this thing. These skulls just implode. They cave in. You play like whack-a-mole on these things basically. And it just like compresses into this flat ooze. It is dead. I don't want to hide it. I want to kill it. Oh, I'm killing the wrong ones.
It's just
Yeah. That one's not dead yet.
Soon.
Soon, we shall see. Okay, so up next is Jess. What would you like to do as this sack of gross red babies comes at you?
I assume I still have my arrow that I tried to hack my umbilical cord off with, so I'm gonna try to like stab it with the
You're
arrow.
gonna try to stab it? Alright, why don't you roll me an attack? And I'll give you a D4. I'll give you like a knife damage for this. So I know arrows are normally D6, but because you're doing that.
Wait, is attack?
You do it in your
Plus-
character sheet.
Oh,
It's fine though, so you got yeah, because otherwise
Is
it's
it
not
plus
gonna.
strength?
Yes.
Okay, I have a +1.
Okay, so you
So it'd be
barely.
12.
Okay, so roll me a D4, and then we're just gonna subtract 2 from it.
4.
Okay, well you just stab this thing. You just frantically go at it, just stabbing, and it gives one last wail and dies. Man, you guys are cleaning these up. Not that they're very hard, but. All right, Ryan, what are you doing as this baby, this bundle of babies, bloody babies, comes at you?
I have my warhammer, and I'm just gonna bring it up and swing it down at the heads.
What did you do with your torch? Didn't you have your
Oh
torch in your hand?
gosh. Yeah, I mean, so I guess I would have.
You're gonna beat it with a torch.
If I had the torch and I went to the depression, I would have leaned the warhammer up against the wall and picked up the torch. So I guess I would just drop the torch to the ground, pick up the
Okay.
hammer, and swing.
And take a swing. All right, why don't you roll me an attack roll? It's D2 armor.
You know I'm gonna be the only one that doesn't kill my baby. You just, it's definitely a thing. I rolled terribly. Click attack. There we go. Attack armor 1d2.
Oh no, you.
They're dead.
Oh, just barely. You smash this baby to bits. Skull fragments, blood chunks, viscera everywhere, and it dies. So, as you guys look around at each other after you've destroyed these unfortunate children, you feel something in the wall. You feel a shackle moving. You feel some, almost it feels like fingers touching your fingertips. There's some kind of movement behind the wall. And what I need you guys to do is let's start with Janelle. Why don't you roll me a D4? Let's see what you get. Okay, you feel something paper-like in your hands, and the shackle releases. And you take out your hand and you see that you have a scroll. So what I want you to do is roll me a, you can do it from the compendium if you want, a random scroll. And that is what is in your hand. So Ducky, same. I need you to roll me a d4. A 3. Same thing. You feel a paper-like texture in your fingertips, and the shackle releases you, and you kind of stumble back, holding a random scroll in your hand. Ryan, I need a d4 from you. 2. I need you to roll me a d10 now.
Do I roll from all scrolls or just a single type?
All scrolls. So you can roll a d20. Would you get a 3? Okay, you feel something that the stone kind of moves away, and then something is put in your hand, and you slide back, and you're holding the short sword in your other hand. So you can dual wield in this game, and the way it's going to work is whatever the damage is, that increases the difficulty rating of the attack for that weapon, for the secondary weapon. So if you want to use your short sword as your secondary weapon, it'd be a D2 extra. So normal attacks are DR12. To hit with your offhand will be a DR14. All right, Jess. Sorry,
what's the bad of that? Like, do I get 2 strings every time?
Yeah, you get 2. You can use 2 attacks, but the downside is you get a penalty on your second attack. It's harder to hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
A 3. Wow. Okay. Same thing. You feel a paper-like texture in your hand, and you find a random scroll. So just roll on the compendium table.
Okay.
You know how to do that, right?
No.
Go to it's like the little book icon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the second to last one.
Oh, okay.
And then you go down to, there should be under items. You see it?
It's under roll table.
Oh. Wait.
And you guys should be able to just drag this to your character sheet.
So it's not under item, it's under roll table.
Yeah. Touching scrolls.
Random scrolls.
Yes.
And
Man, I wish you guys would have rolled a
scrolls.
1. Damn it. Never happens how you want it to.
Oh.
Enochian syntax.
Oh,
So-
we've seen that one before, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah, it's the same one you had last time.
So as you guys are standing here looking around at these, that your hand is intact, surprisingly, and you have a gift of some sort in this hand. These iron doors simultaneously slide up. Actually, let's say they just click, because you guys can open them manually. So what would you guys like to do? As I said, there's an iron door to the west, the north, and the east. And cultists in the chat, you hear these iron doors open. I didn't say they opened, did I? You hear these iron doors click, and you know that your time is coming soon. So the timer now begins. So if you don't remember, check the bottom left of the screen. And when that timer reaches 0, yeah, read that little description right there. Type !roll space power. And whoever gets the highest roll gets the opportunity to attempt to use a power. So as you guys stand here, these
If you have the channel points or bits, though, you still have to purchase the use.
right. Oh yeah, yeah. Another thing is a reminder that there is a chance of failure. So in Mork Borg, you have to roll a d20 and get a 12 or higher to succeed. So there is a chance of failure here. So just to let you guys know. And why did my... Oh, that's why. My roll table went away. Oh, weird. The timer's covering it up. Alright, anyway, I'll figure it out. What do you guys want to do? You hear the doors all click.
I go towards
guess
this one.
Since I guess we pick one.
Yeah.
Just move towards the first person that moved.
You guys are going to the north one?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Furthest away from the grate.
You go to the north. You're standing in front of this presumably unlocked iron door. So I don't know why the timer is covering up the roll table, but I'll just hide it when we need to see rolls really quickly. What would you like to do with this iron door?
Push it open.
Okay.
Or pull it open.
You guys should be able to click on the... Okay. So you push on it and you see that these bloody footprints are leading into darkness. And you feel a warm air come through you, come at you. But that's all as you look down this corridor.
Look, I have my torch.
Yeah,
And
you
I got-
guys, yeah, if you guys ever want to, so if you guys ever see a light on a wall, like a torch, you guys can always take it. Just let me know when you do so because I need to turn it off on the map.
Okay. I left my torch on the ground once I got
took
that
this
second
one.
weapon, and I just have my warhammer on one shoulder, my short sword out in front of me. And
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I'll
close
grab
the
a
door?
torch.
Somebody
No,
close the door.
I'm just. This is the torch that I took, the one next to Janelle.
Okay. So the one next to now, let me turn that off.
All right.
I'm gonna take the one that's by me.
Okay, that is off. That is
I guess
off.
since I'm
Are you taking one, Ducky?
Doesn't-
So it looks like there's just one torch left on that bottom wall.
Yeah, I'll take one.
You want to take one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but
But you said you put yours back, right, Ryan?
I just left it on the ground.
All right, I'll just leave it there. It's fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, as you guys move into this corridor, you look around at the walls, and there's more reliefs similar to the carvings that were in the previous room, and they appear to be twisting entrails. Well, hang on, guys, don't go too far yet. Twisting entrails, but upon closer inspection, you see like between them are hands kind of reaching out toward you, and some of them have mouths biting them. And in the corner of your eye, it almost appears as if they slowly are undulating, but when you look directly at them, they're still again.
Are
And
any of
as
the
you-
hands like
What's that?
up? Are there any of the hands like up and out towards us like this?
They're kind of the reliefs, so they're not like, crazy 3D. They're kind of more like grabbing and reaching like fingers. But yeah, there's none that are really flat. It looks like they're trying to escape these entrails that entangle them. So, but as you reach this corner and you follow these bloody footprints, you hear something. It's like a sharp voice, like the edge of a knife. And it's a whisper, and it says, "I smell your flesh. I take your flesh." But you can't really tell where it's coming from.
move faster.
So yeah, you round this corner. Wait, why is this not showing? Oh, hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me move my GM token so everyone can see in the Who's in the lead? All right. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you look down this corridor and you see another torch at the end. And it appears to veer south.
Oh, so we saw the light of a torch kind of like leave when we
Yeah,
got
well,
to it.
right here, there's another torch on a wall.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll walk
Okay, Ryan, as
towards-
you're right there, I
No.
need you to roll me a DR12 agility. Oh, you got a -1. All right, as you're walking down this corridor, you feel the wind just move quickly, and you feel hands grab you and pull you back. And you are now
Oh.
inside what looks to be a cage of flesh. These bars, they're just red, thick with blood. And then out in the hallway, Janelle, you see a completely naked, completely skinless figure right in the middle of the hall. And it's just hissing at you with white eyes.
Gone.
What are you going to do?
Get out of here.
You're just going to yell at it?
Yeah. Feels scary.
Okay. It lashes out at you. I need you to roll me a defense with its claw-like fingers.
Yeah. And DR incoming attack. What is the attack? 1D.
D2.
Ooh, I dodged.
Okay, you get out of the way right as this but you get a spray of blood. It's just like coming off its skinless body. Is anyone going to want to do anything else? Because I'm going to just roll initiative but I'll give
would like
all of you
to
guys
exit.
1 moment to attack.
I would like to exit the flesh cage.
No,
Is that an option?
no, your
Is that-
turn. Yeah.
So did he just like grab me and like toss me in as he left it?
You felt like this. Yeah, you didn't see anything. You just felt
Gotcha.
hands grab you, and then all of a sudden you were pulled back into this darkness, and you look at these bars, and it's almost impossible you feel like it's impossible of how you fit through here. They are, however, very wet, so maybe you slip through.
I'm going to take my bow and ready an arrow
Okay.
at this guy and yell duck.
Duck. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna add you guys to combat again. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's roll a d6 and see what happens. Okay, you guys get to go for it first. I'll just roll all your stuff. Just keep it going. So Ducky, you're up first. You see this skinless figure right in front of Janelle just lash out at her, but she just kind of backs up against the side of the corridor onto the stone. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and do a kind of crouch run to not getting hit in the back of the head with an arrow and try to stab him.
Okay. So you kind of slip around Janelle. Roll me an attack roll. No armor. DR12 to hit. Duck walk. Oh, take 6 damage?
Wow. 6 damage.
All right, you rush in and you cut this thing down and it just collapses immediately.
I'm gonna stay ducked.
You're going to stay ducked? Okay. So we'll just move through initiative as well, just to continue things. And that would be Janelle. What would you like to do? So you see
gonna try-
Ducky just kind of like, he's lower than you remember him. And with the slick blood on his body, he just kind of like slips by you and just stabs this thing straight in the eye. And it just collapses off his sword blade.
Did I see Ryan get?
Yeah, you saw him just
Smooshed.
vanish off into the darkness.
Okay. I'm gonna try and use my femur to maybe open up an area so he can slip back through.
Your femur?
Crowbar.
Okay, so you have a what? Wait, what?
I'm gonna use it like a crowbar and try and like, ching, open
Okay,
up.
these bars feel very sturdy, and you feel you'll probably break the bone if you try to use it like that.
Mm.
But you can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, yeah, you wedge it in there. Why don't you roll me a strength? I'm not going to tell you the difficulty rating, so we'll just see what you get. Okay, yeah, it does not budge. All right, Jess, what do you want to do as you have your arrow knocked here? You saw this unfold. The skinless creature fell to the ground from Ducky's blade. Oh, 3 minutes till a power. Audience, are you ready?
Okay. Does the guy look dead? I'm gonna get closer and see if he looks dead.
Yeah,
With my arrow
it
still.
appears very, very dead. Yes.
Okay, then I will unready my arrow and put it back.
Okay, is that all you're gonna do?
And then go over to where Ryan is and try to
Okay.
help Janelle find a way to get him out.
All right, Ryan, you find yourself in this room, and you what would you like to do? And you hear like this snick sound, like a Wolverine claw sound, and you see the glint of metal around you. They look like hooks in the torchlight. What would you like to do?
I would once again like to exit the flesh cage.
You want to try to break out of it?
Sure, I got a hammer and a short sword. Do I have any swinging room?
It's about a 5 foot by 5 foot. Yeah, you want to beat at the
Yeah, I want to
The
beat
bars?
the flesh. Yeah.
beat the flesh. All right, why
Yeah.
don't you roll me an attack roll?
All right. Do I get both because I got dual wields?
Yeah, you can do 2 attacks, but remember,
The second one sucks. Got it.
yeah.
All right. Does this have any armor?
No, it's just gonna have hit points.
All right. So the first one misses,
Yep.
and then should I just do like 2 on the armor for the second one?
Yeah, you can just leave it.
Two
I just
works.
want to see if
Yeah.
you're able to
Oh, attack the
cause any
R14.
damage
That's-
here.
That's all I can do.
And this is the second one, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be a -2. So 10. All right, I'm going to say you hit the bars, but they don't seem to give. But what I need you to do now is I need you to roll me an agility check.
Cool. My only negative stat.
Okay. As you beat away at these bars, you just see this flash, this blur around you, and you feel hooks go into your skin and start to pull.
Ooh.
And I need you to take just 1 damage.
Ooh, all right. Okay. I can survive that. Okay.
Okay. And then we'll just keep the initiative order for now, even though it's not technically combat. Ducky, you're standing there, and you saw these hooks on chains just come from the walls and hook into the flesh. Oh, we got it. Is anybody rolling yet? So, cultists in the chat, you can roll a power right now. Whoever gets the highest roll wins. 13. Sursa 15's winning so far. 18. Mama Guac. Anybody else? Any takers? No? Going once. Going twice. 15.
Oh.
15.
Ooh.
Okay, Mama
Vulgaris
Guac.
Artemisia rolled
Yeah.
a 19.
Oh, a 19?
Yeah, 19.
Okay, so all right, so if were you here for the rules? Basically, what I need you to do now is roll me a 20. So exclamation point, roll, and just do a power again. What's up,
Well,
Ryan?
it's still
First
exclamation.
redeem.
It's still channel points or bits in order to use the power.
Oh, right, yeah. So it's going to be 100 and what is it? 1500 XP.
1500 channel points or 150 bits in order to use the power.
And remember, it's to attempt to use the power. So there is a chance of failure here for using powers, just so you guys know. Is he or she gonna wait?
Yeah, just start from
Re-explain.
the top of the explanation. Yeah.
So once you succeeded in getting the highest roll, so now you need to use 1500 XP
In our channel point redemptions.
and a channel point redemption. So down in the little bubble in the bottom left of the chat. Oh, you blew your points on blood. Yeah.
You
so,
could also use, if you don't have the channel points, you could also do. Oh, is Evil Andy sacrificing his 1500?
Aw.
There we go.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll
That's
do
so
that.
sweet.
There we
All right.
go.
So Vulgaris, why don't you roll me another power, and you got to get 12 or higher.
So just roll exclamation point D20 or power.
Yeah.
They're both D20
Yeah.
rolls.
Either way, roll d20 or roll power. Let's see what you got. Oh, all right. You were behind the walls. You felt the power of the goddess, but then it is just stripped from your hands. And the honor is not yours, unfortunately. But thanks for playing. All right, I'm going to reset the timer again.
All right, I'm gonna hit the use power. Oh, he used it. Yeah, he landed it. So it's on a 15-minute cooldown. So in 15 minutes, that'll.
Another 15 minutes can be another attempt, everybody. So remember, again, roll power. Whoever gets the highest roll gets the opportunity to use the bits or use the XP. But you have to roll to succeed as well. And that number is a 12 or higher. Okay, Ducky, so as you're standing here, you see these hooks on chains fly from the side of the wall and grip into Ryan's face, his chest, and his legs, and begin to pull, and blood is being drawn.
Ow. I'm gonna start sawing at the bars with my sword.
Okay. I'll say you start sawing at them. Let's move on to Janelle. What are you doing?
I'm going. I'm gonna run down this way and see if I find anything else that can help.
So you run down that way, and you just find the corridor branches. Let me move my GM token over so people can see in the chat. So it looks like it just branches out, moving to the right.
Okay, then I'll come back.
There's another torch on the wall over there.
We'll come back and start beating at it with my femur.
Okay, you guys are all working at this thing, trying desperately. Jess,
Wait,
what do you want to do?
what if we use teamwork?
Yeah, you guys aren't technically in combat, so what do you want to do?
I don't know what my scroll does. It's called Falston Knight's Chariot.
If you double
Do you
click on
know?
it, it should tell you.
Like under details or
I may have it on my GM screen.
Oh, wait,
later.
wait. Sorry. Light or pitch black. Okay, that doesn't help.
3D.
Yeah, I'm just banging on some bars.
Okay. All right. Ryan, what would you like to do as these hooks pull and pull? You're going to try to...
I would like to hit the bars again and get out of here.
All right. I'm just going to say you're
right.
wailing at these bars. You take another point of damage.
Do I get to attack them as well?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, why don't you just
Okay.
roll... Okay. Yeah, these
I'm putting
these hooks in your skin are just really making attacking very difficult. Oh, critical fumble. So as you swing, as you swing at this bar, your short sword just shatters. The blade is gone. So that weapon is no longer useful to you. Critical fumble, everybody.
Mork Borg.
Okay, why don't you guys roll me so you guys are like attacking at these bars and it doesn't seem to really be doing anything. They are very wet, lubricated. I'm not trying to say sexy words, guys. I'm just trying to like describe things as they are.
I'm gonna try and grab his arm and pull.
Okay, so why don't you roll me a strength check? DR 12. Okay, you pull and he gets caught in the bars, and Ryan, take another point of damage as the hooks pull more. How are you looking? Let's see.
I'm alive.
Okay, you're not bad actually. 3 of 6.
3 out of 6.
Okay. All right. So, anybody else want to try anything?
If I reach my arm through with the sword, can I reach the chains with the sword?
Yeah, but they are also attached to his flesh. Just keep that in mind. With hooks. And there's some of the flesh is actually free. There's like, it's starting to peel away. Starting to see the muscle and the blood underneath.
I'm not going to do it.
What
All
if like one of us tries to pull on this on one side and another on the other side?
I will just tell you guys this. So you just need to succeed at a strength test. He will take damage, but he will be out.
I'm gonna try if I can.
And remember, you guys can help each other to lower the difficulty rating if you want to.
I'll help.
It's going to be 2. Yeah, okay. So I'll just say it's a DR. Let's say a DR 8 to pull him free. And I guess Ryan, I don't know if you're going to be a willing participant in this, but
Yeah, no,
let's assume you
I'm
are.
down. Yeah.
Yes, you guys are all bloody, wet, and naked, trying to pull this guy through.
Oh, I forgot we're all
bloody.
still naked.
Yeah, you guys are
Yep.
all naked and bloody, and
Yeah. It's
okay, you guys got it. So you
Plus
pull him
1, so
free.
12.
Ryan, why don't you lose another point of damage? But you slip through these wet bars as the hooks pull away, and you have little flaps where they were, with blood trickling down them.
Cool.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right, you guys stand in this corridor. Ryan just dripping blood, adding to the blood on his body. Corridor where Janelle is moves south and then angles off east. Or back the way you came.
I start slowly wait for him to like straighten up, and then I start going down.
But yeah, one thing as you guys move away, once Ryan catches his breath and the bars kind of they get narrower and narrower and narrower, almost to just like tendon length, tendon width, just really fine. And it appears as if you guys can fit through that area if you'd like to. The hooks have retracted. Whether or not they're going to come out again is, I don't know. I do know, but you don't know. Or you can take the southern way. Only 8 more minutes until another power.
Just pick a direction.
Personally, I don't want to go that way.
All right.
So you guys are going to make your way down here?
Yeah.
Okay, it angles up north, and there's it's kind of interesting. There's these bloody tracks are just kind of patchy everywhere. There's a puddle of stagnant water in the corner below the torch. and then a longer hallway heading north.
I use some of the water to wipe my face.
Sure,
A
it just
little.
it stinks, but it's better than blood.
I'm behind walls. I think I'm in a space I can't move out of.
Oh shit! Sorry, I will move you. There you go.
Rest.
All right, Janelle. As you move forward, I need you to roll me an agility check.
Oh, cool. Cool.
6. Okay, as you step forward, the floor opens up beneath you, and you fall into a black pit. And you fall, and you fall, and you fall. And I'm going to move you. You land in about, it's like waist deep. And you know this feeling because you just came from it. It is blood. And I'll move my GM token down there really quickly so people can see in the chat where you are. So this is where Janelle is. So you're in this square-like room, waist deep in blood. Strangely, there's no body parts though. There's no bones that you can see. And then behind you, to the north, is a small passageway. It looks like you could probably crawl up, but you'd have to climb up into it. And it starts to angle up into the darkness. And to the south is it looks like the wall has been broken. The stones that were placed there. So I will pause there a moment and then move back up to the rest of the crew.
I like that she just wiped her face clean of blood and then
now
just
she
Right?
landed in a pool of blood. All right, so you guys are standing here. There's about this 10-foot pit in front of you, which Janelle just completely fell down.
Whee! Splash.
And so what I'm going to do is just move through. I'll just start with Ducky. What would you like to do? I'll kind of keep the same out of combat initiative moving around the table.
You said it was about 10 feet wide?
10 feet across, yeah, so you can see it. Yeah, 2 grid spaces.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to jump over it.
Okay. Why don't you roll me an agility?
Oh, I hope this works.
Remember, you guys have omens too. Oh, shit. So you back up to the wall right under the chort. You get a running start. You leap off the edge gracefully, land on both feet on the other side.
You grand
That was an
What'd he say?
impressive jump, man. 22. Okay, so Ryan, what would you like to do? You see Ducky fly across this pit with ease. Janelle has plunged into it. 3 minutes to power, guys.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna try to jump it.
Okay, roll me an agility.
Can I help him if he makes it far enough to like try to grab him?
Yeah, I'll give him a bonus on that. I'll give him I'll lower it by 2. So why don't you roll? Oh, 2 minus 1. Ryan, you reach your hands out, Ducky. You see him flying, but at the last minute, gravity changes apparently, and he just goes straight down. Straight down.
It's like cartoonish where it's like,
yeah,
and
exactly.
I pause for a second and I look around and just like
And
down I go.
sploosh, plunge. And Janelle, you see this. One of the people you're with,
Curse splash.
curse splashes. So Ducky, you're at the other side. Jess,
I
what
feel
would you
like
like to do?
I feel like I very specifically said that
I'm gonna die, and my dice rolls are always
You
trash.
guys have 7 lives. You guys have
and I
7
don't think I
lives.
succeeded on one thing yet. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you can't see the roll window. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why the.
Is it just on a weird layer?
It's weird because I have it like it should be fully transparent. Oh wait, let me. Anyway, keep talking. I'm gonna see if I can fix something really quick. Maybe I didn't make it transparent. That could be the problem. So Jess, what would you like to do? You are up next. 2 of your party members, of your naked
yeah.
party members, have dropped into this pit. 1 gracefully made it on the other side, intact.
I'm gonna go to the edge and yell down. Are you guys okay?
I just got clean.
You guys don't. You guys don't hear anything.
Ah, is that?
Yeah,
far?
you
Okay.
guys.
Damn it.
So you fell down this pit, and you hit a stone surface, and you just kind
Yay,
of
McLean
slip and
won.
slide down, 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 down. And remember, as the first room you guys started in is angled, everything is kind of at a grade. Even this corridor, everything's kind of slanted up, so you guys are sort of tilted to the side if you're walking east to west.
Well, I guess I will try to jump.
Okay,
I'll also help.
you're gonna help again.
Thank you.
Ah, that's what I got. Okay, I know what it is now.
So agility.
Yay! I think I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay, you guys should be able to see the roll window and the counter now. Pew! Okay, you plunge to the depths again. And slide and
Ducky.
fall from the ceiling.
I'm gonna yell, "Follow me!" So far.
Ducky
Well,
is
if
all
you can't
alone.
beat him, join him. I'm gonna cannonball down it.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. Holy shit.
I feel like we could have just gone through the other way and just been on the other side of the pit. That's just what I feel.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel in my bones.
All right.
Yeah, there were
I
a lot of
will
other
give me 1
ways.
sec. I will put you there.
Oh shit! 3, 2. I mean, I'm watching.
Oh,
3, 2,
all right.
1.
Chat, if you would like to attempt to cast a power, type in roll power right now. Mama go
Don't
out
forget
got a
it costs
6.
1,500 channel points. 1,500 XP.
Yeah, 1500 XP.
Or
Severus
150
got a
bits if you wanna
12.
spend those.
Circe got a 4.
I'll go good.
You guys are rolling as bad as I am.
15.
3. So far, Severus. Anybody else gonna roll a power? Going once. Going twice. All right, going 3 times.
Right.
All right, that is it. Okay, Severus, congratulations.
Redeem that.
Redeem your
that power.
XP, and then you can attempt to roll. There we
Boom.
go. Cool, man. All right, I need you to roll me. You can either roll another power. Would you say it's a D20? Oh!
Oh shit!
Nice.
Success. All right, now, congratulations. Tell me, what would you like to use? An unclean scroll or a sacred scroll? So if the name wasn't clear enough, get unclean. You want to use an unclean?
We're pretty unclean at the moment.
So unclean, let's just put it this way, is a bad. It's usually attacks and things like that. Sacred is usually for healing or things like that. So totally up to you. Remember, you are a cultist in these walls, deeming if these people are worthy to make it through this dungeon. So up to you. You've had it way too easy so far.
All right.
All right, so
He's
he
made
wants
his
an
choice.
unclean.
Thanks, buddy.
Unclean it is. All right, now I need you to roll me a D10. So what's the command, Ryan, for that?
Just roll. Just exclamation point D10.
Okay, exclamation point D10, and let's see what you get. 6. Okay, 9 violet signs unknot the storm. So why don't you roll me, is a D2 in there or just a D4? This is going to produce
Oh.
D2 lightning bolts dealing
Ooh, I can add
D6
it.
damage each.
Oh man, we're in water, liquid.
He can just do a He can just do a
D4.
D4 and subtract it by 2 for now. Yeah, I can add a D2 in about 1 second though.
So you got a 4. So you got, let's just say it's a 2. No worries. Let's just say it's a 4. So 2 lightning bolts. Who would you like these lightning bolts to affect?
You piece of shit.
So 1 lightning bolt per person or 2 per 1 person. And you get to roll the damage. You can't choose.
Wait,
So just roll d4s.
you want us all to roll d4s?
Oh, he can't. He's not going to really. Okay. He wants it to be random.
All right. Let me see if this works.
All right. Roll the 10 for D4. Oh, because he's doing the roll D4.
Oh yeah, instead of just an exclamation point d4. Yeah.
So you rolled a 2. So I guess that'd be if we go to
Doing a
initiative
4.
order. Oh wait, 4. So that'd be Jess. If we go from Janelle, yep. So now I need you to roll me a D6 to see how much damage he's going to take.
Just do exclamation point d6.
Yeah. Oh
5.
shit.
Oh,
So as you guys are standing in
bye.
this pit, electricity just crackles across the ceiling, comes straight down at you, Jess.
And I die.
You die. Oh,
First
you guys
death,
know what that
baby.
means.
Oh, we can summon a monster.
The bell tolls. The first death.
And monsters cost 2,500 or 250 bits if you want to summon a monster. Exclamation point roll monster.
Yes.
First death. Good job.
So why don't you roll another
3.
character, Jess, while this is going on. Your dead body, however, will remain floating here in this blood. Oh yeah, you get another lightning bolt, Severus, too. Remember.
Oh shit,
had
Rongo with
2.
the 20 for his monster.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
Rondo.
So he's going okay, 20. No one's gonna beat that, so let's just say that. Okay. So 3, that'd be
Ooh.
Ryan. Now I need you to roll me a D6, Severus, and we will hold on. Yeah, 20. Basically, McGlintlock, it's oh, look at that. Bam. So McGlintlock, yeah, it's the highest roll gets the opportunity to use the creature. So now, why don't you roll me a
He rolled the damage. I'm also dead.
roll? Oh, you're dead. You're dead too.
I'm fucking dead.
All right,
Exactly.
another bolt of
Savaris
electricity
wipes out half the party.
comes
In, like,
down,
4 rolls.
striking Ryan dead.
20 is good, yes.
Savaris, deadliest thing in this dungeon right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the cultist.
Fucking
There,
cultist.
yeah, I think it makes sense. He's like,
Excellent.
yeah, you guys are not worthy.
Cheating,
You guys are
cheating.
not worthy of this goddess to ascend to her
Right.
crown.
How do I? Create
Okay.
scum.
Sorry, who won the monster again? Bad Rongo. Perfect.
Rongo.
Okay. What I need you to do for me, Bad Rongo, now is I need you to roll me a D12. And that will determine what monster you unleash. And that, again, that monster is spawned in a certain area, slowly moving its way through the dungeon, presumably toward the players. 4. Okay. You unleashed a goblin, Rongo. Goblins are not D&D goblins in this, by the way. They are
Oh.
much more
Yeah.
fucked up. So,
So do our
All
new
right.
characters just also like plunge out of the sky?
oh
into
shit, I need to
into
reset the
pit?
power. Hang on, let me reset the power. I feel like that's been going on for too long.
This is
All
giving
right.
me very people under the stairs vibes.
Okay. So, did you guys roll your new characters yet?
Yeah.
Ryan and Jess? Okay.
I did.
So bear with me, folks.
Correctly.
We need to get these characters back into the game. Just one moment. So you're Crepily, Ryan?
No, I am.
I'm Urgush.
All right, I'm just gonna call this Jess too.
And then we have our skull.
Entertain the
too.
crowd while I get these tokens and everything ready.
Have
you
you
don't
seen the
mind.
people under the stairs?
No.
It's such a it's a fucked up movie.
Oh, Jess, you did Gutterborn Scum. You were supposed to do a classless. It's always classless.
Should I do it again?
Yeah, I'll just delete that one. Yeah, so I'll work on Ryan's.
Wait, we're always classless? I
Always
was just
classless.
rolling as like a one of everything.
Yeah,
No,
it wasn't
always
classless
classless.
last time.
Oh, well then
Always
yeah, delete.
classless.
So,
we
toggle
uncheck all the
none.
I deleted
classless?
both of you. Okay, so as
So
this
we
is going,
only select the classless. Okay.
yeah, just make sure you have classless selected.
Where?
It's like the second or third one. All
You
right,
s-
I'm
if you go down to the
Looney.
bottom, you can click untoggle all, and then you can check just classless.
Classless under the stairs.
2 dead bodies. All right, as this is going on,
Right. One
the
hit
wa-
points.
the blood settles back to how it began, and your companions are just kind of floating to the edges. And the water, there's a wave coming, very gentle wave from in front of you, and it looks to be coming from that burst hole in the wall.
I'm gonna climb up. Or
You wanna try to
climb
climb?
up in.
As you do that, Ducky, I guess you're not looking, Janelle. You see this massive worm rise up out of the blood. Mandibles, teeth, spines all over its body. And it opens its mouth very, very wide, looking directly at you. So, Janelle, why don't you roll me a strength check, see if you can get up that wall.
Nope.
Okay, so you try to climb up, but the blood is just too slick, and you fall. You plunge back down into there. So, Ducky, what would you like to do? As this worm is raising, it's like tree trunk thick, rising out of this muck.
I'm gonna go with a proven method and duck and run and try and stab it.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys into combat then. Let's do this. This will be interesting to see how like splitting the party, how it works.
So are Jess and I just elsewhere?
Yeah, 1 sec. I will get to you guys 1 second right after we
Gotcha.
do this. Did you guys create your characters okay?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Lumini.
All right, we're gonna roll a d6 to see if creatures. Let's see what happens. 2. Wait, that didn't seem to work right.
Yeah, you rolled a 5. Yeah. I don't know where the 2 came in.
The 2
Oh, that
was
was
the
Janelle's roll. You rolled a
original.
5.
Yeah, mine was.
Oh, I rolled the 5 in that? Okay, I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was. Anyway, that's fine. We'll just go in this initiative order. So, Ducky, you want to stab this thing?
Yes.
Why don't you lash out? The armor is a DR, or sorry, a negative D4. It's got a very thick and spiny hide. Oh man, so you lunge forward, it just glances right off the flesh, completely uninjured. Janelle, what would you like to do? Would you like to climb out again, or are you gonna turn and face this thing? Totally up to you. No pressure.
I'm gonna climb down and try and grab the bow and arrow
Okay.
that Jess was holding. and
Yeah, she has
fire.
it still, so you grab that from her body, so make sure to add that to your inventory. All right, why
Can
don't
I
you
use
take off?
it or no?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just going to say she had it and you just plucked it. It's like floating on the surface of the blood.
How
So why don't
many-
you, it's a D4 armor.
And it was a crossbow.
No, it was just a bow, so it should be like a D6. Yeah, I know, Andy. We got too many. Oh, that's right. I got to delete some stuff. Hang on. I got to delete 2 7s. I got to make them 6s.
And it's a DR what?
DR12 to hit.
1d4. Miss.
Okay. I'll make sure I got the right one. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Fuck. Where's the right overlay?
How many arrows was it, Jess?
I think it was 12, right?
Okay, that's 11.
All right, give me one moment, everybody. I apologize. I should have had this file up already. I just need to keep an accurate count of the lives of these people here. 5 players.
Ooh.
Man, what the? All right, screw it. Let's just say there's 6 right now. I'll figure this out later. All right, so you missed. All right, yeah, the arrow just clean misses it. This thing, Ducky, I need you to... So you are waist deep in this very viscous blood. So your agility test is going to be a -2. So I need you to roll me a defense. So basically you got to get a 14 or higher to dodge. Yeah,
What's
Severus got a
the-
double kill. What's the what?
What's the incoming attack?
Oh, D8. Yeah, this is like a tree trunk sized spiny worm. Oh, so you got a 16. Okay, it just lunges at you and you just the spine just brush past your head, but you get out of the way.
I'm someone new.
All right, now let's move up to the let me get you guys going because I've been waiting patiently. So let us move. Where are you? So who's Lumni? Who's that?
That's me.
Ryan number 2.
I'm Lumni.
All right, so let me change your face to what it should be. Do that. Do that. Good enough. And then Ryan 2. This will be how... Whoa, thank you, Mother of Jedi. Oh, Ryan's got a new face. Okay, Ryan. You roll out of that pit, out of that well of blood again. Jess, your Borb?
Ugh.
Borb.
We're
Borb.
back at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
But as you crawl, and again, you have this sewn umbilical cord to your belly.
God damn it.
It never ends.
I rip it off again.
Okay. Roll me a strength.
I don't rip it off.
You don't rip it off. It starts to pull you forward.
God.
Okay, and then Jess, I'm about to get to you.
What?
I just got to make your token,
Oh, okay.
because otherwise you'd look like generic person.
More.
Oh, you have 1 hit point. Perfect.
Yeah. I'm going to look for a weapon again.
Okay, roll me a d10. Hang on, let me, this is just 2. You got a 9?
9. Yeah.
Okay, 1 sec. Man, I wish this was quicker. Okay.
You can just stay generic tokens if our names are the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That'd make it easier for you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, you rolled a 9. You find a crossbow. Your presence plus 10 arrows. Crossbow is a D8. And I'm guessing you're gonna hack away at this umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Okay, you grab one of the bolts and you successfully cut it free. All right, you guys should. Are you guys both in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now on managing two groups. Let's go back to Ducky at the top.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to swing at it again.
Okay. It is a standard difficulty rating of 12. It's a D4. Thick hide. Oh, shit. So you strike into this thing, drawing blood. 5 damage, nice. It screeches from its circular mouth. Janelle, what would you like to do?
Want to try and shoot it with the bow.
You're going to try to shoot it too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, roll me an attack. It's going to be a D4 armor. Dang.
4 damage.
All right, you fire that bow like a pro, and it just pierces into it. Another ear-piercing screech emanates from this creature. Dang, 4 damage.
Oh no, insta-kill worm deaths tonight. None of that.
3 minutes to powers, chat. Keep an eye on that clock. All right, so this worm lunges down at you, Ducky. I need you to roll me an agility or a defense. And remember, it's 14 or better. Dang, you get out of the way, slick with blood. Have amazing agility in this waist-deep just fluid. Okay, let's move back up to the top. What would you guys like to do up here?
Well, he's still connected.
Oh, that's right. Ryan, what would you like to do?
I would like to, like, once again, grab onto this thing and try to just yank it off me.
I'll
Strength.
help.
You're going to help?
Yeah.
All right, do a
Yeah.
strength. That'll bring it down by 2. You guys can always cut it off, too. But do whatever you want.
Ooh,
All right, you guys
11.
successfully tear it free of him.
I like tugging this flesh.
Yeah, you like tugging the flesh.
Yeah.
Can we get some flesh tugs in
I
the
helped.
in the chat?
Thanks for helping me tug the flesh, Jess. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Do we
Alright.
now? Are we whole new people? Are we metaing this? Are we just being like, God, fuck that door? Let's try this one.
No, so basically you guys look different, but you retained all of your memory. So you remember everything that's happened so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't see my face, so I feel like I'm fine. um,
Yeah, you do remember falling down and the lightning striking you. And that's the last thing you remember, and then you wake up in this well again.
yes.
Woo, 1 minute, guys, until another power opportunity.
God damn it. So, do we want to run back to them or explore a different area? What's your what are you thinking, Jess? Two.
Borg. What am I? No, Borb.
Lord.
Maybe we go a different way.
Let's just go through the right door. How do we feel about the right door?
Yeah.
Let's just keep the party split for Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my fault. I did it this way.
Yeah. After Börth
Alright,
makes
so-
more sense now.
Yeah. So you guys are going to check which door?
Oh. Yeah, the right door. But can I grab a weapon first?
Yeah, roll me a d10.
A weapon and a torch.
There's 1 torch left.
Ooh, I got a 10, and I'll take this bad boy
Oh,
over
a
here.
10. You, my friend, have a Zweihanda.
Okay.
That is a
People are-
d10 damage. It's a 2-handed sword.
Great.
Oh,
A massive
fuck yeah.
sword.
Well, fuck. I'll give her the torch.
Okay, I'll take it.
And let me go to the compendiums.
All right, I'm going to move back down
weapons.
into the pool of blood while you guys do that.
Oh, Spyhander. Ooh, this is dope. Listen,
Yeah.
if you guys don't use, if you play Mork Borg, you have to use this Foundry pack because this is so fucking easy.
Yeah. Thank you, McGlintlock, if you are still in the chat.
Seriously, yeah.
All right, so
Oh no. Power time.
Oh, power time. So,
Oh,
Cultists in the
shit.
chat.
Andy's kicking it off with an 18.
Cultists in the chat. There has
Versus-
been another birth, another death.
No more for you, Savaris. God damn it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Nobody? Severus got a 4, 5. Oh, 18. Evil
Oh, no,
Andy got an
5.
18.
18.
Sursa got a 7. Going once. Going twice. Any more rolls? Last call. All right, that's it. Okay.
Sold.
Andy. Why don't you roll me a... oh, yeah, we need your channel points.
The redemption.
The
Yeah.
redemption. And I'm going to restart the timer this time. Because I feel
Okay.
like I cheated these loyal cultists. Alright, the timer begins.
Are you gonna change our lives on our screen?
Yeah, you know what? I think I fucked up and like overwrote my overlay. So I'm going to have to maybe fix that later.
Yeah, we can do it on the break, too.
Yeah. It looks like it's this one.
It's nine.
Oh, wait. I got it. Found it. Okay, 6. Ryan's at 6. Let's do this.
Out of stock.
Oh, do you have it set so each person can only redeem it once, Ryan?
No, I put it on a 15-minute timer, but I think everyone's got it down. I can always refund, so I remove the timer. There you go.
Oh,
There we go. All right, Andy. Now comes the moment of truth. You feel the power of the goddess channeling through you. Do you succeed? I need a D20 roll from you.
Exclamation
D20.
point D20.
And you got to hit a 12 or higher. I need to find out what file this is. Okay,
Low
Mork
numbers,
Borg.
low numbers, low numbers. 2. Yeah. Waste those channel points.
Would that work? Yeah, you guys, your lives are fixed. Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're deader.
You're deader.
Woo, Jess. High five.
Yay.
But you
What
go
did
down.
Oh.
did Andy roll the 20?
Boom. There we go. Alright.
You can just roll power, or like Ryan said.
Yes!
Excellent. Oh
Sucks to suck,
man.
Andy.
Okay.
Woo!
So you feel the power momentarily, and then it just explodes in your face. Not the intended effect you wished. So, all right. So now the timer is counting down. 13 minutes again, guys. And there is a creature roaming these halls, looking for fresh blood. So, where are we? Ducky, what would you like to do as this worm is still looking at you?
I'm gonna continue to do my thing and swing at it.
Stabby, stabby. Okay.
Stabby, stabby.
Go for it. Remember, it's a D4 armor. Oh,
stabby.
okay. You miss. So it glances off its hide again. Janelle, what would you like to do? As he makes contact and misses. Oh,
Yes!
shit.
Oh, shit!
And you did the D4 too, so take 2 damage. So did it double it? Oh, it multiplied it.
crit
Okay,
times
it
two.
did. Nice. Okay. So you get this thing right in the throat. It like rears up, opens its mouth as Ducky goes in for a stab. Boom, right in the back of his head.
its armor is reduced 1 tier.
Okay. Oh. I like that. Armor is reduced 1 tier. I mean, does that technically work for flesh?
Maybe it's like cracked now.
All right. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Okay. So again, this worm, just completely infuriated by that, dives down into the muck and swims over to you, rising up
No!
the bite. So I need you to roll me a defense. And remember, it's two more harder? 2 harder. It's gonna be a 14.
And the attack is 1d6, Damage?
D8.
d8. That's fine. Super. Oh, I dodged.
Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, you get out of the way and it slams its head into the side of this stone
Dunk.
wall. Okay, let's move back up to the top. Um,
Oh, fuck me.
to Ryan and Jess. What would you like to
Yeah.
do? It's always fun, like moving my token back and forth.
Do
So
I
people can
see this
see.
thing in front of me?
Wait.
Yeah, are you
Turn
looking?
the hallway?
Are you looking down the hall?
Wait. Which
Yeah,
way
I'd
did
open
you
the
go?
door. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you open the door and you see this hunched over, just drooling thing, sharp teeth, elongated nose, pointed ears, just completely emaciated. You can see the ribs, and it runs toward you.
Shut the door.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck
so-
that. Is it my turn?
This is your goblin at work, my friend.
God damn it. If it's my go, I'm just swinging with my Zweihander.
Yeah, you can, or yeah, you can do whatever you want. You want to attack?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
swinging.
keep this. I'm gonna keep this loose. Why don't you roll me a d6? I don't want to roll 2 combats like in the system. I don't think we can. So roll me a d6, and we shall see if you go first or the creature goes first.
6.
So you guys go first.
Yes.
So you want to attack
Yeah, hell yeah.
with your Zweihanda? All
What's
right.
the target armor?
It is D2.
Yes. Okay. Roll.
Oh wait. What did you attack? Okay, it's okay. So attacks and defense are DR14. It's very quick. All right, so you lunge forward, but you just clip it, not enough to do any damage. Jess, what would you like to do? As Ryan's kind of blocking the hall here, but
He is. Okay.
I mean, you could probably
I can
slip to the
step back
side
on
of
my
him if you
turn,
want.
can't I?
Yeah, if you want, do you want to move out of the way? Yeah, you can always move
Yeah, I'll
on
move
your
out of
turn.
the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna like lower my crossbow and try to shoot him.
Okay.
Oh,
So
God.
attacks and defense are DR14. Got it. So it's going to be a D2 armor.
Okay. Wait.
And this thing is quick, so you got to get a 14 or higher to hit it.
Oh man. Wait. How do I?
Like Batarango's cheering on his and you guys hear this combat, by the way. Oh!
Use your omen. Use your omen.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use it.
You want to use your omen? Okay. How many omens
Yeah.
do you have, by the way?
1, I think. Let me
Okay.
double check.
Just make sure to subtract it if you use it. So you want to re-roll that die?
Yeah. Okay, that's better.
Well, what's your modifier?
Oh,
you're
wait,
just
wait,
you're just
so-
rolling raw. I need you to roll the actual like character sheet.
Yeah, I know. I don't have it in my character sheet.
Like, what's your
I
I think it's presence is
I
ranged.
have like nothing, so I'm just I fail.
You have nothing? What do you mean? You rolled a 15?
I don't have. Yeah, I don't have any presents.
Yeah, but you rolled a 15, so that's enough.
Oh.
To hit.
I know, but doesn't he have armor or something?
Yeah, D2. So I need you to roll me the damage, and we'll subtract D2 from it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you roll on the sheet, it just automatically calculates all this stuff.
I know. I just don't have a crossbow on my sheet yet.
Oh, you didn't put one on there? Yeah, I think this is going to be more than one session, guys. So, yeah, maybe next week we will continue this as it appears. We should take a break, too. It's already 9 o'clock. So, once Jess figures out her crossbow situation, we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
6 minutes until another power.
That'll work. Okay.
You can just roll a
So,
D8.
one
Just roll a
D8.
D8,
Well, yeah,
and
I
then I'll
didn't
like
know.
subtract too.
I didn't know how much damage it was.
Okay, you strike this thing in the chest, and it just kind of reels back, the bolt. So it takes 5 damage.
Well, it could be 6. You got to roll that 1d2.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Me.
No, me.
No. Yeah. Come on, 1. Come on, 1.
Wait, did that work? Oh, shit. I'm just going to do this. 1D2. I got to make it public so you guys can see it. Oh! I only got a 1, so actually this bolt hits it right between the eyes, and it falls. It crumples to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, Rongo. The goblin just didn't take it. All right, so
Eat it, Mira.
we will take a quick break. I apologize that we took a little bit longer. Thanks for hanging out with us, and keep an eye on that timer. I don't think you can pause these things, so can you, Ryan? Do you know? Can you pause?
I don't even know
timers?
what your timer is from.
Stream Elements.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's just remember it's 5. We will be
I'll
right
start a
back.
5-minute clock when we get back or something.
All right, guys. Be right back.
You can stop the apocalypse.
Welcome back, everybody. Quick break. Thanks for hanging out. If you are just now joining us, playing Mork Borg, but a very special edition. We're doing a murder dungeon. You can see the numbers above in the skulls on each player's little window. That is how many lives they have to complete this dungeon. We have 2 deaths so far, thanks to Severus, who is the MVP cultist of the evening so far, who cast 2 lightning bolts down while these Jess and Ryan were in this pit of blood, and it destroyed them in one fell swoop. So again, about the redemptions, there are no banes, there are no blesses, there are no buying omens in this. They're only buying what you see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, or Ryan put here in the archive bot. So the way it works is creatures will happen as soon as... Oh, I got to get that damn clock up for the... as I talk about this.
Well, it's just a 5-minute timer. Do you want me to just do a 5-er?
Yeah, just do a 5 and let me know
That
when
way
it goes off.
yeah.
And then we can reset it again.
You'll hear.
So let's talk about that. So the powers... When this 15-minute goes down to 0, we have 5 minutes left. You guys get the opportunity to cast a power, which is basically a spell in Mork Borg. And what you want to do is type !power. Whoever gets the highest roll gets the opportunity to cast one. The catch is, however, you have to roll a d20 because there is a chance of failure once you redeem your channel points. Once a player dies, a creature is released. Oh, you know what? 2 of you died. 2 of you died.
Oh,
How did I let that slip my
no.
mind? So as we're talking about it, everybody,
Roll for monster.
roll for monster. If you would like to purchase a monster, the monster is going to be how many is it? 2,500 XP.
2,500 XP.
Rongo, he wants to get 2-8. He's in the lead.
Or 250 bits if you don't have the XP.
Yeah,
or someone
exactly.
can be nice enough to buy it for you.
And there is no roll for success. You just roll randomly to determine which monster is spawned.
So anybody can roll monster if you want to spend the bits of the channel points. to
Okay, so
try to
far
kill
we got
us.
an 8 and a 2. Anybody else roll for
Ramos
monster?
winning.
Going once. Going twice. Okay. Badarongo, congratulations. Monster. Oh, okay, we got
Oh, wrong.
L2 didn't get it, but that's okay. Maybe next time. All right, so
dropped
yeah, just drop your channel points in there.
He did.
He did. Perfect. Thank you, my friend. Now I need you to roll me a d12 to see what scourge you're going to unleash upon these people. And remember, it's from a designated point on the map, slowly making its way to them. Oh. You, my friend, have unleashed the cannibal. 2. Okay. So, a monster has been unleashed. You open the cage, open the door where this door is. Maybe the players will find it, maybe they won't. And onto the map walks a cannibal. So let's move back down to Ducky and Janelle, who are battling this massive bloodworm waist deep in blood, which strangely there's no body parts. So maybe this thing's been eating all of them. So where are we? At the top of the round. Ducky, what would you like to do?
I guess I'm just gonna run up behind it and go stabby.
You're gonna go attack it again? Okay, why don't you roll me a attack roll? Oh, okay. You lunge in. Hey, Yowie, thank you for the follow, my friend. What kind of weapon you got again? I forget.
Just
Oh,
a
it says
regular
right there,
sword.
sword. Okay, yeah, you lunge forward with your sword. It turns around just in time, anticipating your blow, and you miss. Janelle, what would you like to do? You're kind of in a
I
shitty
shoot it-
situation with a bow right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my femur.
Okay.
And
You're gonna
it
lash
now,
out at this thing?
Now it has a D2 armor because it went down 1.
Yeah, D2.
Okay. And it's still DR14.
I'll give it to you guys. Yeah, 292 followers. Going for 300. We got something planned for you guys. Oh, he just said it. Merch giveaway.
DR's 14.
Yes, because you guys are waist deep in blood. Holy
Hey.
shit. Oh wait.
Today.
Dang. Okay. You beat this thing. You knock off one of its mandibles. Has mandibles everywhere, not just two.
Run
All
the
right,
fuck
so that's
over here.
2 damage.
Yeah.
You're gonna move down. This
Run
thing
away.
is not happy with you at all.
Nope.
And so what it does, again, it dives back down in the water and attacks. So again, it's going to be a 14 or higher to dodge this beast's lunge. And it's a D8 damage.
Oh, me, yes.
You, yeah.
Yep. And 98. Yeah, 14.
5 minutes yet, Ryan?
Oh no. Janelle dies.
Oh shit. Okay. So this thing just 2 seconds.
We have a death and a power usage and
Yeah.
a monster all right now.
Okay, so this worm, this blood worm, lands right on top of your head and just starts to slowly consume you as the life goes from your body. Okay, so you are dead. So we have another monster. You can roll monster if you wish. Whoever gets the highest. We have a power as well. So anybody in the chat, roll for power if you want to try to use a power. Roll for monster if you want to attempt to unleash a monster. You got to roll power. There you go. L2. There you
There's
go.
a reward queue.
So 11. Holy shit. He got a 20 for monster. So we're going to call
no.
that. Severus got the monster. Who's got the power? So we got Drow for 13. We got L2 for 12. Is that it? Going once. Going twice. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the bell chiming. And the scream.
Oh, Papa Jedi got an 18 for powers.
Oh
Smartest,
shit.
though.
Okay, Papa Jedi. All right,
Oh, we're doing monster and power at the same time? Damn.
because we have a death. So let's go with monster first since we got Severus's roll. So why don't you roll me a D12 and let's see what you unleash. Six. An undead doll. An undead doll. Jess faced one of these and Ryan faced one of these in Graves Left Wanting. So if you did join us for that, you know what that thing is. Creepy little doll. Porcelain doll. Where the heck are my creatures at? There they are. All right. The doll is on the map. Okay, so let's move up to...
Papa Jedi's power.
Oh yeah, power. We need a power. So,
You can redeem with 1,500 channel points your power.
yes.
Papa Jedi.
So yeah, 1,500 to attempt to use a... you just got to redeem 1,500 channel points. And then I need you to roll a d20. Perfect. Oh, Mother of Jedi gave it to him. Oh, wait. Oh, two?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. 19. All right. Would you like to use an unclean power or a sacred or unclean scroll or sacred scroll? So unclean is more damage based. Sacred is more helpful, healing, things like that. You can use these on players or creatures. It's up to you. And if you remember, they're fighting a massive bloodworm in this pit of blood. There are no enemies around Jess and Ryan currently, though. there is a dead goblin with a bolt sticking out of its eye. Huh, that's cool. The damage one, unclean. Okay, so why don't you roll me a d10? So exclamation point d10, and that will determine which one you get to use. Seven. Okay. A creature becomes invisible for d6 rounds or until it is damaged. Attacking, defending with DR6. Oh, dang. So do you want to use that on the worm? To make the worm they're battling invisible? Or do you want to use that on one of the players, and that would be kind of a benefit for them? Basically, it allows them to become invisible for d6 rounds, and then, or until it's damaged, and then attacks and defenses for them are much, much easier. So just tell me worm or player, and then we will, or tell me which player you want. One of the players, Ducky. Okay. So Ducky, I'll just roll the d6. Make it quick. So for 3 rounds, you have become invisible. As you're standing there with this worm just lurching over you, or actually, no, it's not by you. You just notice that your legs and body disappears, your hands. Completely invisible until you get hit. And remember, your attack and defense are DR6, so they're even better. However, those are going to be, your defense is going to be 2 more higher than that because you're waist deep in the blood.
Oh. Is the sword I'm holding invisible as well?
Yeah, let's say it is.
Okay.
Thank
Cool.
you, Papa Jedi.
Thank you.
He, the cultist Papa Jedi has deemed you worthy of her gifts. Okay. So now we're going to move back up to Jess and Ryan, who are standing over the corpse of a goblin who was unleashed upon the party by Rango? I forget. What is it?
I think it was Rongo.
Rongo. Bad Rongo. Sorry. What would you guys like to do?
Well, not die. I think we're going through this door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
think
you
that
step out
is
into this
our
hallway.
plan.
Give me one moment.
Did you restart the timer?
Oh shit, I didn't. I apologize, everybody. Balancing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just remind me. All right, power timer. Timer is going again. Okay, so you guys step out, and this is the wrong. Give me 1 second. Sorry. All right, you enter this dark hall. There's blood squelches beneath your feet. The stone is just completely saturated with it. It appears to have a life of its own, slithering, writhing, viscera riding it southward. And you see that as you enter it. This entire hallway. Let me move my GM token out there so people can see. Is just drenched in blood. There is entrails, heads, arms, legs, everything. And remember, all of these passageways are gradiating south, right? So the blood is just kind of slowly trickling down there. What would you like to do? And right after this, we'll get back to the combat with the bloodworm and invisible Ducky.
Do I see this?
Oh, Janelle, did
creature
you roll a
down here?
character yet?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Named her Janelle
Sorry,
too.
Ryan. What?
Do I see this thing down here?
What thing? What are you pointing at?
At the bottom of this hallway in the light?
Yeah, you see everything. So it's yeah, as you look at the yeah, let me zoom out a bit so everyone can see. So at the very end of this torch-lit hall, through the door steps out a man, like his face is just completely in shadow, scraggly hair everywhere, and he's grunting as he starts to walk forward slowly. What would you like to do?
I would like to run at it with my.
You're gonna go for it?
Yeah, I'm just raging this life. I'm just
You're gonna
anything that moves.
Raise
I'm just
life?
running at it with my giant two-handed sword over my head.
Okay, why don't
I
you
wanna
roll
hit
me?
it.
Why don't you roll me a d6 and we'll see if you attack first or it gets the first attack while you're running at it. Because you guys are kind of charging toward each other. You get to go first.
So, and what's its armor? 1d2.
No armor. As it comes
Yeah.
into the torchlight, you see it's completely naked and covered with blood as well. Salivating, tongue hanging out of its mouth. Just a wild look in its eyes. Okay, you run forward. How much damage was it? 3?
3.
And you cleave it right across the chest, open up a gaping wound, and it starts to bleed, and he just stumbles back a few steps, kind of just disoriented. But he shakes it off, and he attacks you. So what I want you to do is roll me a DR or defense. Sorry,
Incoming attack is
1d4. Yeah, you
Okay.
see in his hands he's got a dagger that's carved from bone. Okay, you successfully, your naked bloodied body just slips right out of the way. Jess, what would you like
oh my
to do?
god.
I'm going to.
Where are you? You're way at the top.
Yeah, I'm staying back. I got 1 hit point and a crossbow, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try to unleash a crossbow and hit this guy. Let's
Okay, why don't you roll me an attack? And remember, did you grab that bolt out of the goblin?
see. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
definitely would have done that. Oh, God, I'm bad at this. How do I? I'm
Janelle, what
pressing
are-
crossbow.
Oh,
How
you
do
already
I?
named yourself.
Oh, it should be under violence, huh?
Hmm.
All right.
Why am I so? Why is this not
If the
working?
crossbow's not there, you just need to equip it in treasures.
Oh, okay. By hitting
Just
the
a little shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Janelle, you should have your token on the map now.
Alright. I missed.
Okay, the bolt just whizzes past his head, glances off the wall, and falls to the ground. And around the corner, you see this small porcelain doll waddling out through the blood. Its black eyes looking straight at you both. All right, now we're going to move back to the worm battle. 2 combats. All right, we are at the top of the round. Ducky, you are completely invisible. You saw this worm right now. It's over, just consuming Janelle's body. You can see her elbows and her knees like inside of it as it swallows her down.
Oh, I hate to interrupt a meal, but I'm gonna slowly walk behind it to not make noise, and then just
Okay.
jab my sword as hard as I can.
All right. Now remember, it's only a 6 here.
DR6.
Correct. Because you're invisible. It does not anticipate you coming. Oh, you missed. Wait. No, you did hit. All right. You stab it right in the back. How much is 3 damage? Wow. Okay. You get a very deep cut, and you see wounds just oozing blood from all over this thing, and it's starting to writhe.
I'm gonna move back if I can as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
So it still comes at you. Attacking, I need you to roll me a defense. It's going to be a 8. So you just have to get an 8. Oh man, sorry guys. Switching between 2 places. I forgot to move the map, everybody. Man, you dodge out of the way. It just can't seem to lock in on you because you're invisible. Okay, so that's 1 round and it was 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Janelle, what are you up to? As
I'm
you
looking
flop
for a thing.
out of this, roll me a d10 to get a weapon.
9.
You get a, I think it's a crossbow. Crossbow. Presence plus 10 arrows is what you find.
So 11 arrows.
And let's just say you
Means-
hack it.
Yep.
You
Hack it off.
hack your umbilical cord
Yep.
off.
When you get a sec, you gotta chop one of our lives off on the overlay too.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that right now. Yeah, feel free to remind me of things I'm missing, because I'm
You're running a lot.
running a lot. Yeah, I got 3 separate things going, and then all this other stuff. Okay. All right, I think that should do it.
It's
Yeah,
heckin'
perfect. You got the crossbow?
Yep.
All right, you just sever this umbilical cord with the bolt. You're rolling around naked on the floor. There's a goblin dead in the hallway. So now let's move back to Ryan and Jess, who are in this bloody hallway, fighting a madman. And a doll is approaching, a creepy porcelain doll. So we're at the
Awesome.
top of the round. Ryan, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit it again.
Go for it. Roll me a... Oh!
Can I use an almond?
Heck yeah, you can. You
All
guys
right.
you can use all your omens, so why don't you re-roll that die?
You piece of shit.
Oh, man. So still, it evades you. It seems to have better footing on this this bloody floor than you do. And seemingly just casually, this toddler is just kind of walking up slowly, looking right at you, Ryan. So I need you to roll me a presence DR12 as you look into these eyes. Okay, you got an 18. You feel something kind of starting to overtake your mind, but then you shake it off. Jess, what would you like to do?
I am going to try to shoot the naked man. Not Ryan, the other one.
There's a lot of naked dudes in it tonight, guys.
It just
A lot of naked people. They haven't found any clothes yet. Holy shit. All right, again, you have like eagle eye in this corridor, and it just goes right over Ryan's shoulder, gets him right in the middle of the head, and he just
Done.
collapses. Dead.
All right. Cool.
So I need you to roll me a DR12 as well, Jess. Presence.
Oh, no.
Because as this cannibal falls into the blood, it looks at you over its dead body.
The baby?
You need to roll a presence, not a D12.
Oh, what did you say? Oh, sorry. You said DR12.
Yeah. 4 minutes to power, everybody. You rolled.
15.
Is
Wait.
your presence 0? What is your presence?
Yeah, it's 0.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have clicked my
Yeah.
sheet.
Okay, again, it's looking into you with these eyes, but you fight it off. All right. Let's move back. 3 encounters at the same time. Why did I do this? Okay, so we're back in the oh shit. Oh shit, don't look at that, guys. You're not supposed to see that, guys. I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Ducky, you're up. You're gonna try to stab this thing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it wants to be my friend, so.
Nope, go for it.
That one. Can I omen?
Of course you can. If you have an omen, you can omen.
I have 2, sweet.
Well, okay. So you do get it because of your handy dandy D6. Okay, so it's taking 1 damage. All right, you just barely clip it. Doesn't seem to notice, but you do draw blood. And it rears up, seemingly aware of where you might be now. And I need you to roll me a defense. You just got to get a 8 or higher. Oh! You get out of the way. All right, that's 2 rounds. You have 1 more round of invisibility. Janelle, what are you up to? As you cut yourself free of this umbilical cord.
I'm gonna run over and get the torch. It's
Okay.
right here.
So
Then
now
run
this
back.
room is in darkness, except... do you know how to do your torch?
Yep.
You got it. Okay, cool.
And then I'm just gonna start running back to where I was. The worm thingy.
Okay, as you do that, you start running. Let's move back to Ryan and Jess. Ryan, are you attacking this little creepy baby?
Yep. I fucking just fuck this baby.
All right. You fuck this baby. You guys heard it. You guys heard it here first. Ryan's fucking a baby. Okay. So why don't you roll me an attack roll?
Does it have any armor?
Yes, it has D2.
Omen.
Do you have how many omens you got? 2?
I have 2, so this will be the last one.
Okay. Oh, a minute left until a power, everybody.
God fucking
All right, this thing
shit.
is just so short, and you're wielding this massive 2-handed sword. You just can't quite seem to land an attack. And it moves closer. It steps over the body of this dead cannibal. And I need you to roll me a defense. And it actually opens its mouth, where you see these sharp teeth gleaming within the black maw.
Is it a D4 incoming?
Yeah, hang on, sorry. Yes, D4. Man,
Ooh,
you
14.
get out of the way. Okay. Jess, what would you like to do?
Going to try to crossbow it again.
All right, go for
Well,
it.
for the first time.
So roll me an attack roll.
Oh wait. What? Okay, doesn't matter.
You did. All right, a bolt just cranes down the hallway, clattering to the ground. You miss. And you guys can move too. If you guys want to move at all after your combat, let me know. No, Ryan's good. He's taking this. Okay, back to Ducky. You're still battling this worm.
The Duel of Fates.
The Duel
yeah,
of
I'm gonna
Fates.
go
This is
ahead
the
and
final
stack it.
round of invisibility, by the way. Thanks to Papa Jedi. He deemed you worthy. So
Ooh,
go
is your
ahead and-
timer up?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Roll for another power, chat. The goddess is waiting for you.
Well,
Amerison
13,
got a
20.
12.
Oh shit!
13. L2 got a
L2
20.
L2 with the crit.
All right, L2. We're going to call it right there because that is the first 20. So now we just need a channel point redemption. And remember, you have to attempt to use this power. There is a chance of failure. So yeah, just perfect. So now I need you to roll me a d20. So exclamation point d20. You got to get a 12 or higher to use this spell. What is that spell? We shall find out. Oh! All right, you open it up. You read the words. The spell fizzles in your mind and you get a headache. That's what happens. No! Okay. All right, now I'm resetting the clock again.
There we go.
All right, 15 back on the clock. Good try though. All right, shit. Where were we? I forget.
Ducky.
The worm,
Stabby
right?
Ducky.
The worm
Fighting
lunges
this-
down in this
fighting the
invisible area that he thinks you are. So I need you to roll me a defense of 8 or higher to successfully dodge this giant worm that is bleeding profusely.
Do I get to attack?
The Cult of Murray. I like how it's changing all these. Oh, it's your turn to attack?
I think so. Maybe.
Oh, you're...
I hope so.
I forget what happened. I know you.
Players have gone first, I think, every time.
You attacked. Or no, you dodged, right?
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
attacked because I just took 1 damage, right? Let me just look in the chat here.
I think
Yeah,
that was
like
last
Ducky
round.
defended last. Yep.
Oh, he defended last. Okay, you are
Yep.
up then. Sorry. Yep.
No,
Go
it's all
for it.
good. Let's hope this counts.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Oh, it do.
I'm gonna omen it.
Omen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last
yeah.
one.
Omen it. Reroll the 20.
Crit. Crit. Crit.
Oh!
Close enough.
Take 0 though.
Oh no.
Oh man.
What?
You
No, it should
find a
have a
spot
D2
on its height. It
armor.
moves.
Yeah, it's supposed to have its armor.
Oh, yeah,
reduced by-
D2.
Because of the previous crit.
Okay.
D2. So I'll roll a D2.
Oh, maybe his last one would have done. No. Well, they could have done more damage.
he
on
missed
previous
last time.
ones, too.
So 1.
Yes.
So he takes 2. All right, you do cut in. He does take damage. This thing is looking very bad. Okay, Janelle, what are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm running.
You're running. I'm not going to move the map because I think I know where you're going.
Yep.
You plunge into the pit. Okay, let me move you down there.
Swan dive.
Swan dive. So you right behind
Belly flop.
this worm, a body falls, Ducky. You see this right into the blood. You stand up, waist deep in it. All right, let's move back to Ryan and Jess. What's going on? Are you attacking this little baby?
Yeah, I want to attack the fucking baby.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys are rolling great tonight.
Give me damage. You son of a...
Oh, so for whatever reason, you make contact, but it sticks into the porcelain. It makes a fresh crack in this porcelain body, but it doesn't seem to, like he's sinking in his chair. Ryan is not fucking this baby right now, guys. Jess, what would you like to do?
Not like he wanted to.
No, I know.
I am going to do what I've been doing. Let's see. How much armor does it have again? 2?
It has 2, correct. All right, again, another bolt misses. Make sure you're marking these off too, because I know you have a certain amount. I think you've lost 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, as you're coming down with a sword swing and it connects, but it doesn't do much damage, this little baby, this porcelain child with black eyes leans forward to bite the arm that is holding the sword. I guess they're both holding it. So roll me a defense.
Is it a D4 incoming attack?
Yes, D4. Standard DR12.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I get a
Crit.
free
You get a
attack.
free attack. Okay.
I attack this little one.
All right.
What's that,
Attack.
baby?
Attack the little baby.
Slice in half.
Oh,
19.
dang.
Give me some damage.
Oh, shit. So you
6
rock.
damage.
You rock this thing. You actually cleave part of its mask off, and you see this black rotting child underneath this enclosure. All right, let's go back to the other. I'm glad I only have 2 combats to go, 2 encounters.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me.
How much HP does this thing have?
Well, I think you've only hit it once.
Well, it takes 6 damage on that attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, so top of the round. Ducky, what would you like to do? Attacky tacky?
Yeah. So
All right.
I'm not invisible anymore, right?
No, you're not invisible any longer. The 3rd round, the spell has worn off.
So that's DR12. Okay. Ouch.
Okay, again, you miss, glancing off. Janelle, why don't you go ahead and go?
I go over to my dead. Oh wait, no, I have a crossbow. I'm gonna use the crossbow.
Okay,
and
you're gonna
shoot
step
the
back.
dick.
Use the crossbow.
Yeah.
Roll me an attack with a D2
Fine.
hide. This thing is bleeding profusely from multiple wounds. There are spines on its hide just snapped off.
Ah, heck.
Oh man. Okay. One of the bolts lodges in its hide, but it doesn't
Can I
seem
use
to
my omen
affect
to
it.
reroll the damage?
Yeah. Go for it.
It takes 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. All right.
Use the phenomenon.
Back to the baby fight in the bloody hallway. Go for it. I know what you want to do, Ryan.
Yep.
Roll me an
I'm gonna
attack.
Attack the baby.
Attack the baby.
Two more damage.
Let's take 0.
You.
So again, I'm just
How many
gonna say
elements
you
do you have?
knock part of its armor free. You knock like an arm off, and you see this rotting black baby hand dangling at its side. Jess, what would you like to do?
Same as before.
Another bolt?
Ugh.
Okay, you miss. Another bolt. This baby goes in for you as you swing for it, Ryan. Give me a defense. Oh, it bites down into your naked flesh, tasting the blood, fresh blood, not just the dried blood. Take 4 damage. Oh, that's it. You're negative.
Dead.
You drop to the ground, and this baby
Come on,
starts
baby.
to
No.
gnaw on your corpse. Dead. So roll me another character.
Oh my god. Avenge me.
Don't worry, your Zweihander is still laying there, so you can always go pick it up.
All right, I gotta roll another.
All right, let's
character.
move back. While that's going on, let's move back to the worm battle here. Ducky,
Great scum.
you're up.
Yeah, so more stabby.
Go for it.
Hopefully I can hit it.
Holy
I'll
shit!
take it.
Yeah.
Holy
Fuck
shit!
yeah.
2 damage.
Okay,
Moide. Oh my god, crit
You-
for 2 damage.
you
Jeez.
cut this thing clean in half. You start, you kind of stops midway through its tree trunk sized body, but then you muscle your way through, going all the way, and just cleave it in half, and it falls to the ground. Yeah, Ryan was fucked by a baby, everybody.
Oh, I need a new face. I need a new face.
Oh, you want to put your face on you?
A new face. I gotta have a new face.
Face
All right.
filter.
So before that happens, oh, new face filter. So before that, oh, actually, let me just drop you in the. Are you Reek? Rilk?
Real? I think so.
Ryan 3.
Good.
What?
Here we go.
What happened?
That scared me.
Don't worry about it.
All right, Ryan 3 has spawned. Oh wait, let me change his
I'll be this guy.
permissions, observer, save. Why does it always do that? It's so weird. Okay, anyway. So, Ducky, as this thing floats, this body of this worm is floating on the surface of this blood, you hear a hissing sound. And you notice that the flesh starts to just melt away completely. And you see something. You get a glimpse of the blade of a sword, almost as if this thing had swallowed it.
Ooh, I'm gonna reach for the sword.
Okay. You grab it and give me 1 second. Where is it? I had it written down here somewhere. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it's this massive 2-handed sword. And it's just, it looks as though when you hold it up, it looks as the remains of the flesh of this worm start to just burn away on the blade itself. Almost as if it's consuming it.
I'm gonna hold the sword up, screaming, "I have the power."
You do so. All right. So we, Janelle, what would you like to do? As you see
Grabbing all
him.
the stuff that
You what?
original Janelle had.
Okay, grab all the stuff you want and just add it to your character sheet.
Done.
And then let's go back to. So yeah, you search the body, take everything. Jess, what are you doing as this baby has just decimated your companion? Oh, which I need to remove another.
A life. Oh,
Another
and
life.
you summon a monster, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Monster in the chat. Anyone who wishes to purchase a monster, feel free.
Roll monster.
Roll monster.
And it's
3 minutes till a power.
2,500 XP.
L2's
Or
got a
250
2.
bits. If you don't have the channel points, 250 bits. Eric, roll for monster.
Do it.
What?
Eric, you have to roll for it.
You got to roll. So exclamation point roll space monster. Man, Ducky's still alive. The only one with 7
I
lives.
know.
This is crazy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Focus fire.
A marathon. Eric,
Alright.
you have to roll monster first.
Quick question: is that sword in the compendium?
No, I need to get you the details on that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Alright.
it is a custom sword.
It looks like L2 wins the monster.
L2, the cultist that has been chosen to release a creature. Please roll me or once you redeem your points, roll me a d12. So exclamation point d12. A 5. What do you get? Ooh, a blood-drenched skeleton. I like the sound of that.
Good times. A lot of blood.
So in the halls of the dungeon, somewhere that the players don't know, a blood-drenched skeleton lumbers forward. All right. So, oh yeah, Jess. Sorry, it's your turn.
Okay.
So you're gonna fire again at this
Yeah.
baby?
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
Again, you miss. How many bolts do you have left?
Did I have 6 or 12?
You started with 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have, I think, 6 left.
6 left? Okay.
Do I get to go this Börth?
Yeah, why don't you go? You want to roll for a weapon?
No, I'm gonna go for my big sword. I just want to rip this thing off me and book out again.
Okay, give me a strength roll.
Just like, God damn it. And what am I? Oh, I got a +1 this time.
All right, you tear it away. The memories of your past lives hot in your head, and you dash down the corridor to retrieve body. And Jess, you see this another naked man run around the corridor, almost slipping on the blood, picking up this sword. So everybody, it is 10 o'clock. We could stop here or go a little longer. That is up to you, players. Because there is a lot more to go. We're not going to finish tonight, so this will probably happen again next Thursday. Continuation, but you guys tell me.
I'm good for another half hour. at
Good for another
least.
half hour?
I'm fine with
4
either.
hours ago. So,
All right, we'll play for another half hour.
right.
Stopping at
restart the timer?
10:30. Oh shit, it
Yeah.
stopped. We got another power. Or did they already
Roll for power.
roll for power? Anyone who wishes to attempt to use a power.
Right.
Okay, Amerison's got a 10.
so far. Yeah.
The power can kill us, Eric, if you would like to.
Yeah, basically, Eric, the way powers work is they allow you to use a spell, either an unclean scroll or a sacred scroll. You can use them on creatures. You can use them on monsters, or I mean on players, whatever you want to.
Savaris got a double kill with the scroll.
Yeah, Savaris decimated 2 players about an hour ago. Okay, he's got a 7.
You can redeem channel points or bits to do the redemption.
So we just got a Marison so far with the top roll going once, going twice. Do any other cultists
Alright.
wish to step up? Okay, a Marison. Congratulations. We just need your channel points. And then I need you to roll me a d20.
There. It's 150 bits if you don't want to do the
If you don't want to do
channel
channel
points.
points, yeah, you can use your channel points if you have any though. It's 1,500 of those, 150 bits. I need to find this sword. I wrote it down somewhere.
all right. Tickle bitties.
Nice, thanks, man. All right, now I need you to roll me.
Ooh,
Oh, a 13. You
All
feel the
right.
power. Would you like the power to be unclean or sacred? Let us know, Amerison.
Poor.
You want to help the
Oh.
party? Okay, so you want a
Alright.
sacred scroll. All right, why don't you roll me a d10, and we shall see what happens.
exclamation point D10.
A 7.
No. He rolled a D10. You have to exclamation point D10 because that's all. It's a 20 for
Oh,
D10.
yeah.
Yeah, so just exclamation point D10.
Nine. Okay, we're going to hold on to this one because this is actually good for monsters. So that's basically Roscoe's Consuming Glare. D4 creatures lose D8 hit points each. So let's hold on to that for a combat. Unless you
Okay.
want to kill a player, you can totally do that on a player. But it sounds like you want to help them. I'm not changing. I'm not trying to change your mind. I swear. Okay, so we'll remember that.
All right, restart that timer.
Yeah, let's restart the timer. I should have started it the second it went off.
Was it a D8 on D4? We would just auto die, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No monsters kill monsters. Okay.
Good thing we
that
found
is-
a nice cultist.
That is fair. That is fair. Where did I? Okay. All right. So, Ryan, you were in the hallway holding your Zweihander of your past life.
Do I just get to those Zweihander? Do I get to attack the baby this turn?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool. I'm going to attack the baby. Ooh, I need a shit. Let me quick add the Zweihander. Compendium, weapons. Look how easy this is with Foundry. Zweihander. Drag and drop.
Thank you, McGlintlock.
Seriously. Violence. Attack. It doesn't have armor, does it, or does it?
Yeah, D2.
1, 2, 2. Look at how fast that was. Just a miss.
Oh, okay. You swing again, you miss. Jess. Another bolt shot down at the
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Roll me an attack.
Okay. Dude, what?
Another bolt is lost.
Jeez.
This baby looks at you, Ryan. like it recognizes you, and it goes in for another bite. Roll me a D or a defense check. Well, why I gotta have combat music? Why do I have this music up here? There we go. Okay, you get out of the way. Your muscle memory is intact. Okay, Jess and Ducky. Ducky and Janelle. You find yourselves still in this pool of blood.
Do you want to go up or that way? And I point at the place where it came from.
Well, on the off chance where it came from has more of it, I'm gonna go up.
Good plan. We start to try going up.
Okay. I'll just say you guys spend enough time. You crawl your way up this very, very tight passageway, and you see the grate above you. And if you'd like to remove it, I'm going to need a strength check from you.
I will assist him by giving him, like, I'll wedge myself in and brace so he can, like, focus on moving
Sure.
it instead of...
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Sweet. That's just a strength check?
Yep. And she's helping you, so yeah, you pop it off and it clatters on the inside. And you guys climb back up, and you recognize this room. This is the, let's call it the Börth chamber. So let me move you guys. I probably have to move you guys. Yeah, let me move you guys. All right. There you are. All right, so let's move back to these fellows in here. Ryan and Jess. Ryan, are you attacking this baby? I'm thinking you are.
Oh yeah. Come on, just die, baby. I'm gonna use my omen. I
another
have one
miss.
omen on this character. Nope. Fucking.
You have no
goddamn
omens?
baby. I had one, so I'm using my one omen on this character on Ryan 3, and I'm attacking the baby.
All right, there you go. You
7 damage.
destroy this thing. You cut it from head to toe. You split it at the crotch, and it falls in 2 pieces.
Good.
All right. Jess, would you like to do anything as we end combat?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and retrieve my arrows.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're spending some time and you get all of those.
Okay. And I'll nod to Ryan. Hello.
You guys recognize each other.
You look better than last time.
So,
Thanks.
Ducky and Janelle, what would you like to do?
I will notice that this door has been opened
And go that way?
and go that way.
Okay.
I'm a follow.
We'll
All
step
right.
gingerly over the goblin.
Yeah, there's a goblin carcass in the way, and as you open into this massive corridor running north and south, it's about 10 feet wide. There's alcoves, small alcoves on either side. You can't, you're kind of far away now, you can't quite see it, but blood and viscera is just littered everywhere. And you see 2 more naked people standing there over the corpse of what appears to be a baby, and another man with very unkempt hair.
Cool. I'm gonna start going towards them.
Okay. So as I said, the hallway runs north, south. You see these small alcoves in the left and right periodically as you walk down. I'll just move this guy up here. What would you like to do for the next 20 minutes?
Oh hey.
Hey. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
It's the
Dude,
worst that
I don't
could
see
happen.
any. I don't see any doors or anything down here.
Yeah. Do we see the door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can we try to shut it?
It's closed.
Oh.
Should be
Oh, there's
closed.
a door right there. Gotcha.
Oh,
there's
you want to
multiple
go?
doors.
You want to go in that door?
Oh, there's 2 doors here.
Yeah.
Can I walk up to the top of the hallway too?
Sure. I'll try to
Oh
have
yeah,
my.
these are all just
Again, more blood, more viscera. This is all
But no more-
angling up top,
no more doors.
driving down. Where are you?
Oh, there's another door up top. Okay.
So, hang on. So on this door, where are my notes? Where are my notes? 1 second. Getting my notes.
I like specifically this, like, whatever body parts those are right there. That's an arm. Something else over
This is
here.
random. So on this door, it's a large iron door, and there's a human body impression in it. And the arms are extended left to right, almost kind of a Vitruvian man pose. And in these hands, though, are the heads, the 2 heads of statues, one head in each hand. They look to be made of stone. They're not made of the door. But as I said, like, there's a depression for a human body as if it would fit inside this. That's what you see.
Could I go grab that cannibal and drag it up here and stuff it in there?
Yeah. So you take some time. You're starting to drag the cannibal. Does anybody else want to do anything while this is going on? Because it is a very
described to them
long
what I
hallway.
saw.
He just walked off.
Yeah, you see him come back. He picks up this dead man's body and starts dragging it up north through the hallway.
I'm gonna follow, because that's interesting.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? Ducky, Jess, or are you guys just following along?
I'll follow.
Okay.
Anybody want to help at all with this?
You guys walk by him struggling with his dead body. And he
Oh,
kind
no,
of
he
gives
seems-
you a...
He seems to be focused.
I'll help.
Thanks. Thank you, friend.
Okay, you help him with the body. So you're at the door with the body.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
So you said it's a person-shaped depression,
Yeah, and it's like
right?
a depression, exactly. And like I said, where the hands are, right beneath the hands, are these these heads of statues, as if it's
Okay.
gripping it like this.
So I wanna have someone help me just kind of like stuff this guy in the depression and put his hand where the hands go or whatever.
Okay. So you do that. You prop him up. You have the head in place. You have the arms in place. The legs in place. And nothing happens.
I just let him go and let him fall to the ground.
Okay. Falls to the ground with a heavy, wet sound.
One might call it a wop.
Oh, I'm not
Whap.
going there. I've already done
No?
that. I've
Alright.
already done that.
Yeah.
4 minutes to the
Um,
power. We have one more power of the evening. What will the players do right now?
I'll turn around and step into the depression.
Which one?
Well, it's a person-sized depression, right?
Oh, you want to step inside of it? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just
You
gonna.
step inside, nothing happens.
Oh well, then let's go. Let's go somewhere else.
And as you're standing here, you start to hear, now that it's quiet, the battle has completed, there's no clashing swords or screams of death. You hear chanting coming from the walls.
Great.
Guys, keep it down. Yes, Viewers, you are the chanting cultists right now.
Well, that was my plan. So someone else can come up with the next one.
I'll go try and do the thingy. Grab the things.
Do what? Okay,
I'll
nothing.
stand in the-
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I say we try door number 2 down the hallway.
All right, let me catch up to these guys here, chat. Sorry, it's gonna take a second. So you guys make your way past all these dead bodies, and you come to a door. What would you like to do? There's an iron door, and it is closed.
Listen. Go up to the door and listen.
So you sit there and you listen for a moment, and it's quiet enough. You hear a dragging sound.
Super. I share this information with the class.
And it's getting louder.
Does it come from the other side of the door or elsewhere?
It sounds like it's coming from on the other side of the door.
Okay, cool.
Is there a way to bar the door?
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be.
We could just start piling bodies.
Just the baby body is left.
You guys are
right?
gonna
There's a
pile
goblin.
bodies in front of the door?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
No.
just a goblin and a baby.
And the cannibal. We could go get the cannibal again.
Oh sure.
I mean, also, their dead Ryan body and
You hear a boom,
super.
boom on the iron
Can we
door.
run to go check out this?
Do what?
Oh, that's not me. So were the booms coming from this door?
No. It's coming from that south door. Is that
Oh, and we
which one
can't
were you
open this
listening
door?
at? Oh, wait, sorry, Janelle. Were you listening at the other one?
I was listening at this one.
Oh yeah, you don't hear. Actually, you know what? Why don't you roll me a presence?
Perhaps
You don't hear anything.
No, there's nothing.
But you hear that booming coming from the bottom door. Since I already said it, I'm not gonna redact it.
That makes sense. That's not good. Should we wait for it to come through? Used ranged weapons?
Boom, boom.
Maybe it's friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hand. Who
23
doesn't have a
seconds
ranged-
to power time, everybody.
Who doesn't have a ranged weapon?
I don't.
I give
But
you a bow and 10 arrows.
And Amerison, if we don't get to another combat or encounter where we can use that, we'll hold that for next session.
I'm gonna put the bow around my neck since I'm carrying a two-handed sword.
Okay.
And 10 arrows.
Boom.
Can we go through this door? Is this locked right here?
Yeah, the first door.
It is locked.
This one's locked. Well, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Let's go this way. And I'm gonna run everybody back to the afterbirth room. And
All
then
right, it's
up
power time,
through-
everybody. If any cultists wish
No,
to
we're
use the
running.
power, now is the time. Now is the
up through this little
time.
flesh cage.
We're going through the flesh cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on.
Who's
hang
rolling
on.
powers?
Hang on, we're rolling powers. L2
Oh, no,
is
we're
roll the
running.
power 16. That is a
Everybody else roll
respectable
powers.
roll. The goddess favors you so far. Aaron Marison, a 9.
Anybody else? Eric? Anybody? Eric wants us to die, but he won't roll a power. Roll power, Eric.
I know you have to have about 50,000 points.
Oh,
Oh, he got a
dang.
7.
7.
Oh, evil Andy
Oh,
got
I
a
got 7.
17.
Oh shit! Was that on the way out the door?
Oh, man.
All right, going once.
right.
Going twice. Anybody? No?
Alrighty.
Evil Andy. Let's see if the
Ooh.
name suits you. Oh, you want to give to L2?
The win to
Okay.
L2.
Awesome.
All right.
We'll just
Someone
drop
redeem
your
those channel points, though.
and then L2, you have the honor. Your buddy. You and this other cultist go way back, and he feels bad, and so he's giving you the honor.
Joined the cult same week.
Yeah.
Got hazed same time.
Okay.
All right.
So now L2, I need you to roll me a d20. So exclamation point d20. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh no.
No, just enough. So,
Wow.
what power? Are you guys walking around? Just stay put.
Stop.
Yeah, stay put because we gotta do this thing first. F you, Andy. All right, so L2. Would you like an unclean scroll or a sacred scroll? Tell me.
I was like, what's a fwandi? I don't know what a fwandi
A
is.
fwandi. I know. What is a fwandi?
Like a
Unit of
grand
grumpiness.
I know it
Yeah,
sucks that the
similar, but
commands they're
different.
not like case sensitive, so it just
No.
yeah, he'd have to put like
Unclean.
unclean. All right, why don't you roll me a d10?
Nice.
A
He's not very
9.
sorry.
Roll again. Let's do another one. That one's not applicable right now. Why don't you roll me another one? I want to give you a good one. Let's end this night with something interesting. A 10.
Ooh,
Oh
10.
shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Everything.
If you
died.
happen to be
dead.
on our Discord, you know what he just got. He got the spell that's called Death. All creatures within 30 feet lose a total of 4d10 hit points. So I'm going to
Alright.
give you the honor. Why don't you just roll me like, roll me a few d10s. And
Yeah,
we'll just
roll
add it
D10
up.
4 times.
We'll just add it
Yeah.
up. And
It's fine.
presumably you are casting it
Fine.
right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, there's a 1. All right.
I have 6
So
HP.
far,
I
one.
got a chance.
What?
I got a
No
chance!
way! Oh shit. Okay,
Damn it.
7.
Dead already.
No,
Yeah.
fuck.
7, 8, 9.
I am.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Definitely dead.
16.
So we are ending
Ah.
this evening as
TPK.
one of the
Yeah.
cultists casts
So
a
we
dark
start
spell of death.
We start next
week.
turn. We start next session where we started this session back in the
Exactly.
fucking afterbirth. God
Complete
damn it.
TPK
Oh my
from
god.
L2. So let's see,
Andy
we're
and
4,
L2 equally.
5.
I was gonna say, are you chopping our
6.
lives off?
I
Ducky
am.
died. Ducky died.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Ducky
died.
finally died.
Oh man. And I'm down to 4.
Yep. Let's
I'll
see.
be a
I'm
bad guy
updating it
soon.
right now, so it should show up right now. These are the lives we have left. Wow.
5.
Well, let me make all these people dead.
And I have to go find my Schwadenhuden again. Spyhander.
Spot.
The Schwaden.
Yeah, you guys remember where everything is, so you guys retain that at least.
Alright.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, let me hang on.
And the monster, because death. 4 monsters.
Oh.
Yeah,
God,
there's one more monster about that has not found you guys quite yet. Could it be banging on an iron door? We shall find out next week. So thanks everybody. I know this was kind of new, kind of a little cumbersome, but I hope you had a good time. We will clearly continue this next Thursday at the normal Mork Borg time. So I hope you join us. Amerison, we did not forget your sacred scroll, so you do have that still, because I know you do want to use it for the players, not to destroy them. You want to use Roscoe's Consuming Glare. So, yeah, we will see how that happens next time. Thank you so much, everybody. This dungeon is, there is much more to see. So if the players end up seeing it, we shall see next week. Unless we keep rolling death scrolls. So far, the cultists deem them not worthy. Thanks, Amarasan. Thanks, Mama Guac. Evil Andy. L2. Everybody. I guess we'll start doing some shout-outs. Ryan, I know you know the cure. Oh, we should probably start looking for a...
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for a raider now. If someone
Looking
wants
for
to
a
throw some
raid.
exclamation point L2S out there, if someone wants to... Yeah. But I'll start looking for a raid. There's not really anything in the TTRPG. Everything is Portuguese right now.
Does Amarasan have a command?
No, just
SO.
SO
Amarasan.
at Amarasan. Do we want to do a smaller channel or a bigger channel? There's one that's doing a birthday stream that's a little bit bigger. There's some people we've raided before. What are your thoughts?
Sorry, what were you...
Do you want to raid into someone we raided before or raid into someone's D&D birthday stream?
Let's do it before.
All right.
Not a D&D birthday stream.
Let's go for this. Okay, got one ready to go.
Cool, cool. Alright, everybody, hang out for the raid.
Actually, no.
Kind of feel like the
different
birthday
guy.
stream makes a little bit more sense.
Okay, well that's
yeah,
fine.
we had such a
That's fine. If you
uplifting
guys,
and
if you
fun game.
guys want to do
This
it.
is after Börth.
Wow.
What?
It is.
Because it's after Börth.
Yeah.
It's a birthday. It's after birth.
After birth. That is the
Oh,
correct
no.
pronunciation.
They literally just raided, so I actually
Oh,
found the
shit.
smaller stream that we can hop into.
Mork Borg. There
Right.
you go. Mork Borg.
Okay, so yeah.
We're ready for the raid?
So yeah, so we're is Andy? I think Evil Andy's not here. So did we talk about Evil Andy? I think is starting his paint streams back up on Sunday.
I don't know.
Think so.
Evil Andy, are you still here?
I think.
Oh, he left.
Um,
Night. Okay.
Well, we do have Theros on Monday. We'll be back to Dark Kingdoms next Wednesday. And is our plan to do this next Thursday? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, we will see this one till the end, and then we will continue the longer form campaign of Mork Borg with Nefel, Hargha, Abe, or Abhor denies the flesh, and is it Nagel? Nagel.
Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel?
Bagel.
Bagels.
A bagel.
Nagels and bagels. All right, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out with us. I know we went a little bit late. Hope you had a good time. And Amarasan will redeem that scroll next week. So have a great night, everybody.